Sun City was a maybe. Alright, well, it's time to see how the Cincinnati Bengals do. Sun City was a maybe. Sun City was a maybe. I've got that stuck in my head now. Sun I'm loving it. We're gonna see. Doesn't say I'm live yet. Well, I can't find where it says I'm live over here, so just gonna hope I am. Where the heck would I normally go to see? I haven't used freaking. Oh, here it is. How do I control it though? Okay, we're getting close to game time, so I need to get everything this stuff set up. Because I need to be able to see. Actually, honestly, if I probably made this bigger, I'd be able to see it, but or not. If I go here, don't do that because it's gonna pick me up. Bum. I can't. What the heck? Game still hasn't started yet. It's just crazy enough. Just wanted to be here, dadgummit. Don't want to have to go and say that I'm about to go live somewhere else. Okay, I get it. Go away. Everything on here is so confusing. Now that I've found it, I can shove that back over there. There we go. No. It just gets rid of that. Dadgummit. Whatever. It's fine. I don't need any of that stuff. Just still waiting on the game to start. It should be starting right now. Right now. Right now. Here we go. I can see stream is healthy. Gotcha. Now I can finally see the stream health and stuff like that. And still see who else doing what. No, this is too much. I need another screen. I just need another screen. looks like they have done their doing. Like they did the coin toss and everything. It's snowing. That's lovely. Snow on the field. This should make for an incredible game. Dang, it's snowing pretty tough. At least that's what it looks like. Looking like Cincinnati is getting the ball first. Sorry, I'm still new to this. I'm still trying to figure out the best. Still trying to keep an eye on everything. We got Joe Burrow out there just chilling out in the snow. Let me go ahead and get these pages ready because I'm definitely going to have to be using these because I have no idea what I'm doing. Why is it still set to... No, I don't want it filtered by status. I want it filtered by number. Alright. Okay. Bengals set to receive. And Trayvon Williams is in the back. And the kick is off. This game is underway. Tyler Bass has kicked the ball. Williams snags the ball. He's going to make it to about the 15. His own, and he falls and hits the ground at his own 20. So, looks like that's where the Bengals and Joe Burrow will start from their own 20. That's all I had to do to get here? What the heck? That would have made things so much easier. Apparently there's a button I can go immediately to where I wanted to go before. Okay, Burrow takes the snap from shotgun, throws over the middle, and it's caught, and he is tackled. That's Jamar Chase with the catch after a gain of about probably 7. Or never mind, 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. CBS is much faster with getting the field positioning out there. All right, Joe Burrow with a man on his left, toward near side of the field, sends a man in motion, standing in shotgun, wiping his hands off. He's looking at the defense, who seems to have the box like overflowing. Okay, man drops back. He hands the ball off to Mixon, who's going to get the first down and maybe one extra. Well, Bengals have their first down. Their first down of the night. That's good. We're going to probably see a lot of running here because of the fact that it's snowing pretty good. And it's probably not even really snowing that hard, but they're trying to like shoot the camera across the field, so you're picking up a bunch of snowflakes, so it looks worse than it is. Burrow and shotgun with man to his left, looking, gets rushing up, throwing it down to the left side, and it's caught by Boyd for a first down, and he got a lot. Just that's basically all I got to say about that one. Is he got a lot. That was a really good catch by Boyd. Really good catch by Boyd. Eventually gets tackled out of bounds by Johnson, but that's going to bring them to about midfield. Yeah, pretty much. I think it might be. Yep, they're at the 45 of the Bills. It's a toss to Mixon, who's going to run it to the right side. He's going to keep pushing through people, and looks like he might have picked up the first down. If not, it's very close. So it's a rush of almost 10. If not. So it's going to be another, maybe, I don't know. I figure it's probably going to be a first down. I figure they're probably going to get it to him. Give it to him. He just runs through Poyer. But they probably still awarded Poyer with the tackle. They did give it to him. It's first down for the Bengals. Burrow in shotgun by himself in the backfield. Lone man isolated. ISO in the backfield. He's going to take the snap. He's going to throw it to his right. It's going to be caught by the tight end. And that's a gain of about 8. I think that's Hurst. Yeah, Hayden Hurst on the catch. So, 2nd and 3 for the Bengals. Let's go. Bye. Burrow in shotgun. Man to his right. He takes the snap. He's looking. He's gonna scramble a little bit. Throws it down the middle to a wide open Jamar Chase, and he's in for the end zone. That is a touchdown, Cincinnati. Let's go. Cincinnati. Cincinnati. Well, that was about a 27-yard touchdown pass. 28 maybe. He's just wide open in the middle of the field. I'm guessing they were trying to zone him out, or zone the team out. He was wide open. All right. Well, McPherson the kick is up. It's right down the middle, and it is good. Cincinnati, your Cincinnati Bengals up 7. Yeah. I hope it's close, but I would like it for the Bengals to come out on top. Nothing really against the Bills, but living in Louisiana, you gotta root for Louisiana alumni, LSU alumni. So we got Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow, and there's probably some more. Honestly, I could probably go through this whole list of Cincinnati players and find a few more LSU guys. Maybe they may not be like starters, but they're probably on there. Let's see. Oh, man. Yep, Lyle Collins is LSU. And I'm sure there's LSU people on and Tyler Shelvin is also LSU. But I'm sure there's LSU people on the Bills. It's just they're not as well known as the ones on the Bengals. Their names aren't as big. That would be crazy if the freaking Bills don't have a single gosh dang LSU player. Nope. Tre'Davious White, LSU. They have one. You gotta have more than one. Oh, yep. Raid Ferguson is from LSU. Well, come on, Bengals. Cincinnati is 4 on you. Yep. Cincinnati has 4 LSU players. The Bengals only have 2. So because of that. Now they both probably have more players from Louisiana colleges, but I was only paying attention. I was only looking for the LSU symbol, so if they have some from other colleges, I wasn't paying attention. But it's most likely that they just have mostly LSU players if they're going to have Louisiana college ones. Kind of going through looking for ULL maybe. Maybe some ULMs. I don't think they have any from my college. Because I feel like I would have seen that with how much I have to look at that name. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think they have. Maybe did I already say ULM? Okay, I didn't find any of them on the Bills, so I'm just going to assume there isn't any on the Bengals either. But then again, I may be just overlooking them. They may not be there. Oh, Mississippi State is pretty close. Compared to all the other colleges, Mississippi State's pretty close. Alright, Evan McPherson is going to kick it away, and it's up, and it's going back, and it's returnable. Gets snagged. He's at his 10. He's up to his 15, and he breaks 2 tackles up to the 20, pouncing through, tries to get to the 25, but only makes it to the 23. I didn't see his number, so I don't know who it was. Let me see them. Dadgum, I'm sorry. Yeah, because on here it won't have like kick return and stuff on the NFL like websites rosters. It doesn't have kick return. It just has like their actual position. So I have to be like, I gotta look for the number. Alright, well now it's the Bills time. We got Allen gonna take a snap and shotgun, looking out, throws a screen pass to his left for number 6, who's gonna get about 1 yard after he finally gets back up to the line. So Isaiah McKenzie's little screen pass over got them 2. It got him 2. So you get a few yards on first down. Now you're gonna need to get several more on second and third down. Excuse me, I don't know where that came from. Well, my gut, actually. I do kind of know where it came from. But Allen and shotgun, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to move on. He's going to take the snap. He's looking to his left. He's throwing to his left. He gets his man Diggs, who is going to get forward progression for about another... For another 3. Yeah, for another 4. He's going to get 4 on forward progression. I don't know why I couldn't do that simple math in my head, but apparently I can't. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 4 for your Buffalo Bills here in the snow. Okay. Allen in the backfield sends Diggs in motion. Got a man following him, so I'm looking like man coverage. He's back. He's looking over the middle. He's throwing deep down the field, and he had Diggs wide open, and he missed him. That is a major incompletion. Diggs, the man that was following him over there, just kind of got burned on the route, so Diggs was wide open, and he just overshoots him, and Diggs was very clearly unhappy about that. And I forgot to change who has possession. Dadgummit. Well, they're not going to have possession much longer, so I'm going to do it for, like, right now. They're punting. Buffalo Bills are punting because he freaking... And it's Sam Martin. The punt is away. I think it's Sam Martin. He's the first P that I see in the position. It's caught. He's running forward. He gets about to the 28. Well... That was not good for the Bills because Diggs was, I'm talking about, when I say wide open, I mean he had burned his man. If that ball was a little lower and didn't fly right over his head, that's a touchdown. Like, that's all the way to the end zone. Unless the safety is just freaking fast and snow for some reason. Yeah, that one hurts. That one hurts if you're a Bills fan. That one hurts if you're a part of the Bills team. Because, oh my gosh. Man, that's... Oof. And I don't know, I didn't see if he got, like, hit on the release. I'm pretty sure he was under pressure. I don't know, maybe not. It might have just been a bad pass. But that one definitely stings. That's all I know. Okay. Well, this is a great start to the game. We got the Bills already missed a touchdown pass. And Cincinnati's already got theirs. And the crazy thing was they were both to their star receivers. One was to Jamar Chase. And one was to Stephon Diggs. Sailed it. Right over his head. Never coming back down. It's never coming back down. Because it's freaking gone. It is freaking gone. Well, let's see if the Buffalo's defense can get a stop here. Maybe force a turnover. Instead of doing Cincinnati and Bills, I might just do Cincinnati and Buff, so it's both the same. Do like what most scoreboards do and just do like a limit of like 3 characters for your team. And go back to the home team. We'll just do Buff. There we go. That way it's fair. I don't want to put all of the Bengals out there. Burrow in shotgun takes the snap, hands it off to Mixon, who's fighting for every yard he gets, and he gets about 4 or 5. We'll see where they place it, because this is halfway between a marker, a yard marker, so it's just kind of like, well, we'll see what they give him. We'll have to go with that. Oh, that's the jacket I was wearing yesterday. I was like, what is that clump of mass on my bed? Okay, well, Burrow has completed 4 of 4 attempts today. So he sends a man in motion with a man already to his right. He takes the snap. He's going to hand it off again. That's Mixon with a giant hole all the way down to the 50. That's going to be 1st and 10, your Cincinnati Bengals. On a run of, gosh, how long? I think that's about 20, 25 yards, somewhere in between 20 and 25 yards. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. I might be wrong. But whatever the case, I do know that Burrow is in shotgun right now, and he's going to take the snap. And he's looking. He's going to fire it to his right. He hits his man. I can't think. Higgins. T. Higgins. And it's going to bring up a 2nd down. He didn't quite get the first. It's going to be like 2nd down and 4. A 2nd medium. I'm just going to start saying that from now on because I never know where they're going to freaking place this. I'll be like 2nd 4. Never mind. 2nd 3. 2nd 5. It was 2nd 4. Okay, so that's what I get. So we got Burrow in shotgun and then to his left. He takes the snap. He looks like he's going to hand it off. He does. Higgins is fighting for the 1st down. It looks like he might have got it. We'll see where it's placed. If that referee is any indication of where it's placed, it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. But we will never know until after this thing about Joe Burrow. Okay. All right, Burrow. They gave him the 1st down, so it's 1st and 10. The ball is on the 41 of Buffalo. Burrow takes the snap. Play action, looking, firing to his left. He's got a wide open man who's going to fight for the 1st down and should get it. That is another T. Higgins catch. Looks like he's probably going to have a day today. They're probably going to try to stay on freaking Chase as much as they can, and so it's going to leave T. Higgins to where he has to do a lot of the grunt work, which, I mean, hey, he's going to get catches. He's going to get yards. And in a playoff game, if he can hold on to the ball and rise up to the occasion, I mean, there you go. That's all you need. Right. So Burrow has a man on either side of him. Sends that one man over there. Tosses it to him. That's tossed to Jamar Chase, who's going to get 2 yards. Well, we'll see. There's a little scuffling off in the corner, so ref had to go break that up. And because of that, he might have gave him an extra yard. But yeah, it was a toss to Chase on like a little motion screen route, and he just never takes off. He's just constantly looking for a hole and then runs into the back of his own dude, and he gets tackled behind him. So that's going to bring up 2nd 7. They give him a gain of 3. All right. Joe Burrow with a man to his right takes the snap. He's looking. He's going to fire it right to the man. It's a dump off to the man that was on the side, and he gets pushed forward by the Bills for a gain of about another 3 maybe. It's going to bring up 3rd down and medium. Oh, never mind. 3rd down and short. 3rd down and 3. Looks like it would be more 4 or 5, but hey. Well, Cincinnati will take it. I try to every once in a while look up, make sure my scoreboard's right, because last time a team had no timeouts and I still had said they had all 3. Okay, so Burrow, that ball is way in front of the line of scrimmage. What the heck are you doing? Burrow is, ooh, that's gonna be a flag. He might have a free play here. He's gonna get sacked in the backfield probably, and he does. He gets sacked, but by a man who jumped off sides. That's 55 for the Bills, who jumped way off sides. And he's probably going to be like, it's a neutral zone infraction on Boogie Basham. So, none of that mattered anyway, because he jumped way off sides. And I don't think, he looks down, taps the dude, Boogie Basham just jumps. He's just gone well before the ball snaps. And so nobody's going to block him because he's not supposed to be there yet anyway. Like, illegally, he's not supposed to be there yet. So they're on the 18 of Buffalo now. It's 1st and 10. Burrow takes the snap. He's looking. He's firing to the left to Mixon as a dump off. Mixon's going to run and get hit out of bounds. And it's going to be second and probably short. It's going to be second and shortish medium. Second medium is short. Okay, never mind. Second medium. They gave him 5. This is why I'm not a ref. But then again, I don't feel like it takes much. No. Their job is hard, but they just need to be forced to practice more. It's a handoff to Higgins to the right side. He's going to get tackled for a loss of 2. Yeah. Refs need to be like, you need to have like full time, make them full time, and make them practice, just like the players practice. Make them practice. Make it a full-time job for them. And we know you can pay them in the NFL. Like, we know you can. But, whatever. Alright, so Cincinnati, after the loss of 2, is going to be, I think, are they going to be knocked back out of the red zone? Oh, no, never mind. I thought never mind. They're at the 15. Burrow's going to look. He's wanting to throw it. He does throw it over and into the end zone. That is your tight end for Cincinnati, number 88, Hayden Hurst, to the end zone on another wide open pass catch, which seems like is going to be the killer of the Buffalo Bills, because they're just leaving people wide open. So Cincinnati is about to be up 14-0, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet. But I will say the Bills have only had one possession, so the closest it could be is 14-7 or 13-7 if they miss this field goal. But the defense of Buffalo needs to step up. They've left some wide open stuff. McPherson up straight down the middle, and it's good. Not 17. What the heck? 14. I misclicked. Yeah, if the Bills want to win this one, their defense is going to have to step up a little bit, because Burrow, he's already got you twice now. He already had you once with Jamar Chase, and it didn't look like you took Jamar Chase out of the equation. I will give you that. You took Jamar Chase out of the equation. But, he's got way more weapons than just Jamar Chase, which is the problem. Which is why they're kind of scary. You got Joe Mixon in the backfield. You got Jamar Chase. You got T. Higgins, who's really good. Well, I don't even have to say anything about Jamar Chase. Everybody knows Jamar Chase is, phenomenal, elite. You have Hayden Hurst, who's looking like he might be doing pretty good this game. Joe Mixon, able to run a lot. Able to run pretty good. I mean, this is going to be a problem for Bills. This is going to be a problem. This is why a lot of people were saying that the Bengals are the best team in the NFL right now. Now, you know me, and I usually don't, unless it's a clear-cut best, I usually don't want to say that there's a best in anything. Unless it's just super clear-cut, there's really no arguments to be made. But, I can see why some people would argue that. And it's good to see that the Bengals, at least one team, is going to come out of the struggle from last week and actually look like they're actually going to do pretty good. Now, it's only 2 touchdowns. They could not score another one for the rest of the entire night. And the Bills just freaking blow them out of the water. But, we'll see. That may or may not be the case. All I know is this should be a good game. I'm hoping so. Because that's the thing with the Bills. They're a throw-a-lot team anyway, so going up by by a touchdown, 2 touchdowns, maybe even 3 touchdowns, not really going to affect them that much because they're going to just keep throwing it anyway. The only problem is when they get up and you want to like run the ball some to run the clock off, that's when you start having problems because it's like, I can't run the ball because we got to score a touchdown. Like, we got to get down the field. And if I run the ball, we're not going to be able to do anything because we're terrible at running. So that's the problem with not being good at running. It's for when you're winning. Passing is really good for when you're losing. The kick is up, it's away, it's a touchback. So the Buffalo's going to get the ball back at the 25, and I need to change that. There we go. Buffalo now has the ball back. Actually, if that's going to be all the way over there, it's going to be a lot smaller this time. I can move that over some. Move that one over some too. There you go. I think both should be more towards the middle. He hands it off. He's going to run up the middle. He's going to get about 3. It's going to be second long, second 7. And that was a handoff to Singletary, by the way. Let's see. Buffalo's apparently going to try to incorporate some more running game because that's the thing. Like I said with Buffalo, you expect the pass. So you need to incorporate some of your running game in there too. Those Buffalo fans are already not happy, and I don't blame them because this is not a good look. Alright, sends a man in motion, takes the snap. He's going to hand it off, but Singletary almost trips and falls. He's going to get about 2 more to the 30-yard line. Eventually tackled by Jesse Bates the third. Mixture of Jesse Bates the third and somebody else. I didn't get to see what his name was before he walked away. Because he... Don't you wait. Oh, I might have just saw it. I know it's hyphenated. It might have been Taylor Britt. Bates and Britt. Got it. I'm thinking. I don't see any other hyphenated names, so I'm thinking it might be Britt. Taylor Britt. But the Bills, Allen snaps the ball. He's going to get hit from behind. He's going to toss it away to Singletary. And it's a fumble. They're counting it as a fumble. Maybe. Let's see. Le'Veon Bell has it. That's not Le'Veon, stupid. It's 24. Von Bell, not Le'Veon. It's just Von. It seems like they were going to let it go as a fumble and see if it's a fumble or not. But to me, it looks like he tried to toss it to Singletary. But they might count it as a fumble because it was like a toss upwards and not a toss downwards. So they could count it. It didn't make it to him, by the way, if you couldn't tell. It kind of hit the ground well before him and took a bad bounce. He tried to catch it on the bounce. Took a bad bounce. They're counting it as incomplete. So the Bills are now going to punt it away for the second time tonight. Okay, it is caught. He's running with it. He's going to get to the 30 and then get hit out of bounds about the 34. Okay, well, Taylor with the return. Trent Taylor, to be exact, wide receiver. It's not looking good for Buffalo. The Bengals are... Bengals are a mess to deal with. It looks like the Bengals might have been like bad for a lot of their franchise history, and then now they're just going to become a superpower until probably Burrow retires or leaves. But figure out. I guess that's just one of the things you're going to have to wait and find out whenever it happens. I mean, I'm thinking that the Bengals are going to be pretty good with Burrow there. It's going to be one of those like franchise quarterbacks where it doesn't really, like, you're probably still going to need a lot, or not a lot, but you're probably still going to need a few like star power around him for your team to make it anywhere regularly. But I still think just having Burrow on your team is already going to make it a lot better. it's already, it's 14-0 in Buffalo. I don't know if they've even gotten a first down yet. I'm sure they have, and I just wasn't paying that much attention to it. But I don't remember saying first down for Buffalo. I think they might have gone 3 and out both times they've had the ball, which is not a good look for you. And, like, I know the Bengals defense is good. Like, they're nothing to write home to mom about, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, I haven't really watched much of their stuff. Yay, nice. I haven't really been able to watch much of other team stuff until now because of a lot of time restraints and stuff like that, but whatever. So I have to kind of go off of what other people talk about, and they don't really talk about the Bengals defense very much. I mean, they talk about them being good, but not freaking spectacular, like one of the best defenses out there. So, I mean, it's not going to matter for Buffalo if they lose this game. If they win it, then they might need to get the early game stuff going a little better. If they do win this game somehow. I mean, I'm saying somehow, like it's out of reach. It's not anywhere near out of reach. They're still well within reach of coming back and winning this game. Well within reach. But Burrow has the ball back at his own 33. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look. He's looking. Fires. And he drops. Higgins drops. That's not Higgins. That's not Higgins. That is Wilcox. Mitchell Wilcox. Ends up just kind of... The ball slipped out of his hands. But that's fine. We're going to try this again. 2nd and 10. From the same line of scrimmage. Burrow in the backfield with Mixon to his right. And they're going left across the field. And Burrow takes the snap. He's looking. Fires to his right. Has Jamar Chase, but it's tapped away by Dane Jackson. That was a really good defensive play. He's able to seize the ball, tracks it, jumps up, tips it out away from Jamar Chase, who's jumping a good bit. But that's going to be 3rd and 10 from the same line of scrimmage. 2:02 left in the first quarter. Joe Burrow, 9 for 11. Josh Allen, 2 for 4. Yards, 6 for Josh Allen. 104 for Joe Burrow. Burrow, with 3 seconds on the play clock, snaps the ball. He's looking, fires to his right, gets his man. That is number 16. Something Irwin. Trenton Irwin. I knew that. But yeah, that's enough for first down. So, Bengals get another first. Bills had a chance to stop him there. It's 3rd down and 10. And Trenton Irwin was able to get the first down. We've got a ref. I don't know what he was doing, but he was doing like some kind of hand motion. He was like raising the roof at the camera or whatever. Don't really know what that hand motion is. But I think it has something to do with the clock. But this ball's going to be snapped. Burrow's going to step back. He's going to look. He's going to fire deep down the field, down the middle, and it's caught. No, it's not caught. It was almost caught one-handed by Boyd, but he dropped it. He almost had that thing one-handed. He reached out, grabbed it, pulled it into himself, and it bounced off of his shoulder pads. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Tyler Boyd. Could not remember what his first name was. Even though I've heard all these players' names countless times listening to podcasts and stuff. And I know these people. I don't know them, but I know I know what their names are, and I just can't remember the first names for half the time. And it's a snap. It's handed off to Mixon for a gain of 3. So it's going to be 3rd down and 7. So let's see if, the Bills couldn't stop him on 3rd and 10. Let's see if they can stop him on a 3rd and 7, because they need to stop him. That's the one, duh moment. They need to stop. down 14-0. They're at their own 49-yard line. So you can still make them punt here. They're way too far away for the field goal. He takes the snap. He's stepping back. Burrow is looking down the middle. He's going to scramble. He's going to get sacked in the backfield, and the Bills will get the stop they need, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 9. So Burrow not able to find anybody down the field. Goes down in a sack. I forgot to look and see who sacked him. I will be able to see right now, though. Looks like a linebacker got to him. 58. That is Matt Milano, your outside linebacker for the Buffalo Bills. Well, the Bengals are going to punt this away eventually. Yep, the ball is up. It's back. It's hitting, and it rolls out of bounds. A terrible punt. That was a bad punt. It was maybe not even 30 yards worth of a punt. But there's 6 seconds left in the first quarter. I feel like they're probably just going to run the first quarter out and then go to commercials. Thinking like a media member, thinking that's probably what they're going to do. They're going to show a little commercial while they switch sides, let the Bills get possession back. And then they're going to run the clock out. And then show like 4 or 5 commercials. So, that's fine. Lovely dovely. Alright, well, the Bills finally got the stop they needed. Hopefully they can get a few more for them, for their own sake. But also, hopefully the Bills can score. Like I said, I'm rooting for the Bills, but it's not going to really bother me which team wins. Allen takes the snap. He's looking to throw it, but he gets rushed, and he gets hit, and he gets brought down, and that's a sack in the backfield by Von Bell and whoever the heck. I think it was Joseph Osai. I think it was Osai. But last play of the quarter for the Bills is a QB sack, so that's a good look for them. So now it's going to be second longer, but we have to sit through some commercials because of the fact that capitalism exists. Because of capitalism. Football is a byproduct of capitalism. I don't know if you know that or not. I'm sure somebody could find something to do with capitalism and football way down the line, but who cares that much? Some people, but I'm too lazy, so I'll let them do it and let them argue about it, and I'll just be like, whatever. I still like football, so. Ooh, I want to go to a beach. But it's going to be a long time before anybody's able to go to a beach because of the fact that it's cold outside. I mean, I guess I still technically could go to the beach, but it will not. Dadgummit. It will not be a fun experience. It'll be very uncomfortable. Ooh, that looks good. Got some pizza commercials going on right now. I think it's Papa John's. Yep, it's Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. I'm just going to give you a breakdown of every commercial I'm looking at. I'm watching Patrick Mahomes dunk a bunch of bath bombs into a supposedly an ice bath. But, I don't know what ice bath you need bath bombs for. Especially since you're only supposed to be in there for like a minute and a half. If that, how long are you supposed to be in an ice bath for? I know it's not long. Like, you're not supposed to stay in there very long. Because if you keep, because the ice bath is supposed to reduce inflammation, right? Well, if you stay in there for too long, it can actually cause more inflammation. So, how long to stay in ice bath? Do not exceed 15 minutes. What the heck? Wear warm clothes on the top part of your body to keep the exposed areas of yourself warm. Are you not putting your whole body in the ice bath? Are you just putting your legs in the ice bath? What the heck? Okay, well, Allen takes the snap. He's looking to gain more yards. He fires it over to the right, gets his man. That's going to be a first down for Buffalo. It is Stephon Diggs on the catch. Well, they got all 13, so in that time it was the Bengals defense who wasn't able to capitalize on the sack from the previous play. Allen with a snap. He's going to play action, and he's just going to take off down the middle, and he's going to get hit, and he's going to go down at their own 41. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6. That's going to hurt. Out in that cold, in the snow, and then getting hit. I don't care how big you are, that's got to hurt. Especially when it's cold. And, like, yeah, they're going to warm up because they're running around a lot, but heck on. Still cold. Takes the snap. He's looking, fires, and a spectacular diving grab by, who's 13? I know who 13 is. Why can't I think of who 13 is? Gabe Davis. I knew that. I'm pretty dumb. Yeah. And so that's going to bring up another first down for the Buffalo Bills, who might seem to be getting on a roll now. Uh-oh, Cincinnati. Allen takes the snap. He bobbles it, looking to his right, throws it. It's another falling down catch for Stephon Diggs. And he's complaining. He's like, get the ball up where I can catch it. Because everybody's having to fall to try to catch the ball, so they're not getting any yards after catch because everybody's catching it on the ground. So, yeah. All right. Allen takes the snap, throws it to his left, gets the catch. He's running. He's going to get down to their 30. And that is number 11, Cole Beasley. Who boy. Well, they're making yards. They finally got some yards after the catch there. Ooh, man. Why do I yawn so much? I constantly yawn all the time. Takes a snap. He's looking. He's getting rushed. He's throwing it out of bounds, and it's thrown away. Okay. Well, I was wrong about ice baths. It's supposed to be 10 to 15 minutes, but only go as long as you possibly can. And don't hurt yourself. If you can't get all the way to the 10 or 15 minute mark, just do 5. Or even less than that. Because, like, technically you're getting your body to do something it's not supposed to do, which is be in super cold temperatures. While, yes, it is beneficial, it can be dangerous. Allen in shotgun. Man to his left, takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to that man to his left. That's Singletary. Gets to the 30, gets to the 30, 25, not 35. They're going the other direction. And he gets shoved out of bounds. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and short. 3rd and 2. That wasn't Allen, that was Cook. What's the difference? What is Cook's number and what is Allen's number? I'm going to try to put those in memory. Where is Cook? What the heck? It said Cook's Allen. I mean, not Allen. It said Cook's rushing yards. I'll look it up next time. It might have been, okay, whatever. It's handed off to him again. He's going to fight for the first down. He may have gotten it. He may not have. It depends on where they give him forward progression at. That is 28. That is James Cook. Yeah, James Cook. Who did I say earlier? Who's their other running back? Is it Singletary? I think Singletary. Yeah, I said Devin Singletary. Devin Singletary is 26. Cook is 28. So it's going to be a QB sneak to try to get the first down because they did not get the first down. And it looks like they're going to give them the first down. So 1st and 10, Buffalo. Because, oh yeah, he got it. Easily. He got it. He needs to get lower. I know he's a tall man, but if he doesn't get lower, he's going to get murdered. He did drop the ball, though. And I don't know if he was down, but they're not going to worry about that. It's first down, Buffalo Bills, right outside of the red zone at the 21. Allen in the backfield with the man to his right. He's going to look. He's going to look. He's going to get rushed. He's going to still look. He's going to scramble to his right. He's going to take off running instead. He's going to get tackled, and the ball is going to come out. But there's a flag on the play, and I think they're saying it's down. He's down. So it's not a fumble, but there is a flag on the offense, so that's going to nullify everything that just happened. It's holding. They're going to get pushed back 10 yards. And it seems like it might be holding on 71. I'm not sure. Yeah, right there. They're going to call that. They need to clean off the sky camera. It's got some snow and ice on it. It's got some snow built up. Well, that's going to bring up 1st and 20 for the Buffalo Bills instead of 1st and 10. Allen's going to take the snap. He's going to immediately hand it off to Singletary, who's going to get 4. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 16. And the Bills have a long way to go to get back to where they were. That helps, but you're still looking at more than what you started out with. Started out with 10, then you went to 20, but they gave you all your tries back. Allen in the backfield with the man to his left. He's in shotgun. He sends the man to his right. He's going to take the snap. He's looking to his right, throwing to his right. He's going to have a wide open man who catches it and goes out at the 10. Down at the 10 for number 10, Khalil Shakir. I know I'm butchering all these names. You don't have to tell me. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get through this together. Is that blocking where people would be chatting? I think it is. Dadgummit. I'm going to try to... That's better. Okay. Yep. And Allen gets hit after the play. And he's... Okay, he did get up. Looked like he wasn't getting up for a second. So they're at the 4. So they're knocking on the end zone's door. Allen under center takes the snap. He's going to hand it off, and that is going nowhere. Back to the line of scrimmage, if that. That is Singletary trying to run. Yeah, zooming in with the sky camera is not helping at all. It's just fuzzy snow now. First you could tell, oh yeah, that's ice, and now it's just fuzzy ice. It's all blurry. Bring up another commercial break. I know you want to. I need to go get some water. Alright, we got Allen in the backfield with the man to his left. He's going to take the snap. He's going to run it himself on a QB draw. He's going to power through some people and probably get into the end zone. They might mark him down at the 1. But yeah, he was carrying like 5 people by himself. Man, it's freaking strong. Hard to take down. See, there's 1 he's got on him, 2 he's got on him, and then he has like 3 people of his own pushing behind him, so that, never mind. And then he starts getting pushed back. So he gets 2 on him, and then he has 2 of his own guys try to push him into the end zone. And then it just, yeah, the Bengals get 1 more guy, the Bills get like 2 more guys, and then they stall out. So he's going to send a man in motion. Allen is under center. He's going to just dive into the end zone. So that's a touchdown, Bills, because he's diving in the end zone. And now we're about to have a fight in the end zone because people are pushing and people are upset. Which, I mean, makes sense. It's the playoffs, so they score, you get upset. Well, never mind. So the Bills are now on the scoreboard with 6. So I think what happened was Allen's in the end zone, and the Bengals are still trying to strip the ball from him. So, yeah, the Bills get mad, especially Allen, because it's like, hey, freaking get your hands off of me. I already scored. You know, you can't really do anything now. The ball is in the end zone. And the ball is also through the uprights. The field goal is good. So now it's a one-score game. But Bengals get the ball back. So, Bengals here, you need to extend the lead. That's your goal. Bills, your goal is to not let that happen, basically. How you go about doing that, I'll leave that up to your coaches. But as far as game planning goes on like what the end goal is, I think I can help. I think I can help with that. Shoot, I could definitely be one of those clock management coaches. I mean, I say that, but there's always way more that goes into it than what you realize. Like, you have to do that clock management fast and also, like, be listening to what coaches want to do and be like, hey, coach, well, you got this and this and this, and then if that happens and you do this, and you're spitting out stuff to the coaches, and I'm probably too much of a pushover for that. I'd be like, yeah, coach, whatever you want to do is fine. It's fine, you can do that. But, no. Well, it's good to see that this game might still be a little close. I kind of figured from the beginning it was going to be a little bit back and forth. It's just kind of like, boop, boop, boop. Touchdown, 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 field goal, touchdown, field goal, field goal, field goal, touchdown, field goal, field goal, touchdown. But then the Bills came out, went 3-and-out in the first two drives. And then their third drive was a freaking long drive, multiple plays from most of the field all the way down to score. After they finally got the Bengals to not score, finally got the Bengals to punt the ball to them, giving them a little bit of motivation, a little bit of movement. It's crazy. Still waiting for the game to start again. Almost an hour into this game. Oh yeah, I forgot. Dadgummit, I am slacking. It's not the quarter number 1 anymore. It's quarter number 2. It's been quarter number 2 for a long time. What the heck, man? Boop. Ball is up. It's away. And we're about to have a change of possession. It's a touchback. Cincinnati will have the ball at their own 25. In the snow. In the snow. So, yeah, there's the University of Cincinnati Medical Center. That was scary, especially for his family. For Damar Hamlin's family, that was scary for them. And then, crap, what was his name? There's another one that happened, like the next game, somebody else got hurt and sent to the hospital. But Burrow is throwing it to a dump-off man, and he gets almost 4, and that's gonna be somebody I've never heard of before. Samaje Perine. I have heard of him before. I have heard that name. I just didn't. I saw Perine on the back of the jersey for a split second before they clipped to something else. I was like, oh, what was that? I'm sorry, do what now? And then I called him Samaje Perine. Alright, well, Burrow on the backfield is looking to throw this time, and he's going to throw it off to his right. I say this time like he didn't throw it last time. And it looks like he might have had Hurst for the first down. I'm thinking, Hurst got the first down. So it's 1st and 10. Your Cincinnati Bengals. Oh, man. That's crazy. Bengals looking to capitalize on 1st and 10. Burrow in the backfield with the man to his right and a wing out to his left. He takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to that man to his right, who's going to get all the way to the first down and a few more. He gets about 13 yards on the play, and that is your number 28, Joe Mixon, for your Cincinnati Bengals on your Buffalo Bills field. in your second quarter of the game. Yeah, it's most of the way through the second quarter, and I just realized I still had the first quarter up on my stream. So that's fine. We're professionals here. Okay. 1st and 10, Cincinnati Bengals. They're going to try to keep it going. They're still in their own territory. They're not in enemy territory yet. They're on the 46. Takes the snap. He's looking. He's firing it deep down the field for Jamar Chase, but it's too far out in front of him. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10. It's an incomplete pass. Man, he wanted it. And he probably would have had it because Jamar Chase was... Now, the safety would have freaking tried to take the top half of Jamar Chase off because he was right there to do that. But, I mean, he didn't, so maybe he wouldn't have. Who knows? Probably took a bad angle, ended up right behind him. All right. Let's try this again. Burrow in the backfield with the man to his right takes the snap. He's looking, he's firing it over the middle. He finds his man Hurst on his own. Freaking somersaults over a man. He has the first down, and he's all the way to the Buffalo 35, I think. That's a good deep pass. Good long pass out there to one Aiden Hurst. His name is Aiden, right? Like, I want to say I remember sometimes, and then sometimes I'm like, that's not even close. It's Hayden, not Aiden. Add an H to the beginning of that, and then you got it. Burrow in shotgun with a man to his left takes the snap. He's going to play action pass the handoff, and he's going to throw to number 84, who's going to try to get through some tackles to get the first down. Does not quite get it. It's going to be 2nd down, and that is Mitchell Wilcox, another tight end, with the play. So, it looks like Cincinnati's moving. Cincinnati's definitely moving. Let's see if they can keep moving all the way down the field. Come on, Cincinnati. Good morning, Vietnam. Oh, man. Got stretched like it is the morning. If I sit down too long, I start yawning a bunch, stretching a bunch. Burrow with a man on either side, since Jamar Chase in motion, hands it off to 34, who's going to get the first down and all the way down to almost the 20. Did I say 34? Is that 34? That is 34. Okay, let me figure out what his name is so I can give him credit. That's more of your man, Samaje Perine. Yeah, you got the first down for him. So, that's pretty good. All right. So, now we're working with a new set of downs. Or at least Burrow and the Bengals are. Burrow in shotgun with a man to his right. Do I even have to really say they're in shotgun now? I feel like you automatically assume that. He's looking. He gets immediately blitzed from both sides. He had no time to do anything, so he throws it away. Kind of spikes it almost. Throws it down at the ground. So I'm thinking we might be going to the 2-minute warning. Maybe not. Maybe they're just talking about the Verizon halftime report. They are, because we still have 3:22 left in the game. I'm not going to assume anything anymore. I'm just going to let it do what it do, and I'm going to go along for the ride. All right. Burrow in the backfield. Sending a man in motion. Takes the snap. Hands it off. That is number 28. Trying to get the edge. Gets about 6 on the edge. Yep. 28 is Joe Mixon. I had to make sure. Have to make sure. Joe Mixon's 28. Still, for most of the teams, I still haven't put names with numbers yet, so I'm like, 28. If you tell me it's Joe Mixon, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I know who that is. And if you tell me it's 28, I'm like, okay, I see them running, that's okay. But I still don't have the fact that Joe Mixon is 28, and 28 is Joe Mixon. Well, now I do, because I'm going to constantly think about it. But I promise you that I will be looking at that list more. I think we might be to the 2:45. Who took a timeout? Somebody took a timeout. I got to take that timeout away from you. If you took a timeout, you lose timeout. You're going to lose your timeout if you took a timeout. I will take that timeout away from you. This quarter needs to be smaller because it's in the timeouts. Could be a little smaller. Okay, that's good. We'll take that. I didn't realize the quarter number was inside of the timeout bar. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. So it was Cincinnati took a timeout. We're taking your timeout away, Cincinnati. You have lost your privileges to one extra timeout. Boop. Okay. Well, Burrow is going to take the snap. He's going to throw it immediately to Jamar Chase, who's going to get the first down, and he's going to fight to the 5, but only gets to about the 6.5. But he still has the first down, so that's first and goal. So, I mean, they got 4 downs to go 6 yards. We'll see how good they do, how well they do. I mean, they've been moving like crazy up to this point, so why stop now? I mean, I know it's hard to score in the red zone. He hands it off to Joe Mixon, who's going to try to get to the left side. Ends up diving for a gain of 1. So now you have two downs to go and 2 minutes. We're at the 2-minute warning. You have 2 downs to go 5 yards. And I think 3 yards on 1 down isn't good. I'm going to get water. I'll be back. My head's starting to hurt. I might even take some ibuprofen. Took out a box on my way out. Ow, my calves are sore. Holy crap, my calves are sore. They don't seem to like each other. Let me get this. He gets all of us. Okay. Let's see about how we're going to do this now. Still Cincinnati's ball. They just have a few more yards to go before they get in the end zone. I say a few lightly. Just waiting on the commercials again. Ooh, more emails about how I'm failing. Not really. I'm actually doing really good now that I switched majors, so I'm pretty happy about that. And I like the major I'm in a lot more. It's a lot less math. I don't really know what to talk about that I haven't talked about already. Cincinnati needs to score. Buffalo needs them not to do that. It needs to prevent them from doing that. I need to stop acting like the defense is just like, hey, can y'all not do that, please? Yeah. Can you, not just, do something else? Instead of being like, hey, we're not going to allow you to do that. Because defense lives matter, too. It's like kickers are people too. It's one of my favorite things because kickers get no respect. Or they do, but it's just kind of a funny joke. Burrow takes the snap. He's looking. He's getting pressured. He's throwing it up into the back of the end zone, and it's incomplete. That brings up 3rd and goal. So far, they've had 3 downs to get 6 yards. They've gone 1 yard. No. Yeah, they've gone 1 yard and 2 downs. So they're showing somebody in a suite. I don't even know what team they're rooting for. I see blue, red, and blue, white, and red. So I'm thinking that's DeMar Hamlin in the suite watching the game to get out of the cold. Because he's doing his hearts. And if so, I'm glad that he can make it. Burrow is going to look and fire to his right. He's going for the corner of the end zone, but it's too high. Way too high. But there's a flag. There's a false start on the offense. It's probably going to be declined, though, to bring up the 4th down. Never mind. They're going to accept it, and it's bringing up 3rd down. So it just gives him another chance. Oh, what's up, ELS? Train Tuber 501, welcome. It's good to have you here. And yeah, it is DeMar Hamlin in the suite. That's good. I'm glad he can make it to the game. That's really going to motivate the Bills a lot. And thank you for the subscription. It's nice to have you. Yeah, at first I was like, I don't know who is that person supposed to be, because I can't hear it, because like, Burrow's back, he's throwing it over the middle, and he's got his man, does his feet come down in bounds, and they're saying it's a touchdown, Cincinnati Bengals. And that is Jamar Chase with another touchdown. Let's just change this a little bit. That's, nope. So, Cincinnati has 20. Buffalo still only has 7. Yep, he got both feet down. He did a little toe tap. In the back of the end zone. Caught it over Milano. Daggone. Yep, 13 plays, 75 yards. That's a lot of plays. It's a lot of freaking plays. Oof. It's not looking good for Buffalo. I mean, they still got plenty of game left. It's about to be halftime. What are they looking at? They're replaying it a lot. I don't know if they're just trying to be like I said, I can't hear it, so I don't know if they're like being like, ooh, he might not have been in bounds. He might have been juggling the ball a little bit. I see like 3 feet that went down, but all depends on if he's juggling the ball. It looks like I don't know. Oh, I see what they're talking about. It's like down. He's like huddling over it, trying to keep it from falling out. Milano's steadily trying to rip it away as he's like sliding on him, using him as a bobsled. We'll see what they call it. I'm going to leave the points up there for now because they did call it a touchdown. And if they change that, I'll take the points back off the board. Oh, I just realized you said DeMar Hamlin is the suite. He's not in the suite. He is the suite, and I agree. Plus, it looked like he had it all by himself, too. He was like the only one in the suite. Because he is it. I mean, that's just as simple as that. He just is the suite. And they're replaying this a bunch. Trying to let the... reverse. Oh, we're going backwards now. Okay. He's standing back up. He's throwing the ball back to Joe Burrow. Oh, it's incomplete. They're going to call it incomplete. So that brings up 4th down. Well, they took the points off the board. So, good stuff Milano for knocking it out of his hands when he fell out of bounds. Because he has it, and then Milano taps it. I don't know. That looks like possession to me. And then it falls out of his hands. I don't know about that one. But they're going to have to go for 3 because the officials already reviewed it. So, they're going to say it's incomplete. It looked like he had possession until he hit the ground and then it bobbled out to me. But, hey, I'm not an official. I don't know the rules that well. That's why this is novice sports. Kick is up. Can't quite see because of snow, but it looks good. Officials say it's good, so they add 3 instead of 7. So that's going to actually change a 4 to a 7, and it's 17-7 Buffalo. Cincinnati now has extended their lead to 10. About to go into halftime. We'll we'll see how well they do after half. Do. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. What? Alright, well, we're gonna wait through some more advertising campaigns. And then we'll get back to actual gameplay. Okay. Well, yep. That was actually a really good play by Milano. Matt Milano. He got that freaking... He did enough to make the refs at least think if it wasn't out. I mean, they called it out, so we're going to say it was out. It was bobbled too much, so he was out of bounds. But even if it technically wasn't, he did enough to make them believe it was, because he kind of like... and kept stripping the entire time, just taking everything off. This is giving Buffalo quite a scare, I bet. Especially the fans. The players are probably like, yeah, we've been down like this before. We've won like this before. Maybe, I don't know. They'll probably say something like that, even if they haven't. They'll just be like, we've done it before. We can do it again. Even though they never have. If they never have, I don't know. I'm sure they have, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm just curious how close to halftime it is. It's got to be getting freaking close. So it's good for the Bengals that they scored right before halftime, because I'm pretty sure they had it first to begin with. So you need to score right before half, because then you have to give the ball back to the Bills. But let's see if they gave them enough time to do something of their own. McPherson is ready to kick off, so we're about to change position. Change it while it's in the air. I'll just go get it quick. And the kick is up. And it's caught in the end zone, but he's going to take it out. He's running. He's at the 10. He's at the 15. He's going to get tripped up. He's going to make it to the 20 before finally hitting the ground. So, would have been much better for them if he had just nailed it down. They have a minute 43 to do something, so they have plenty of time. Looking at some Tony Romo, Jim Nantz, and Gene Stera. There's a cord in the way. I was going to try to read his name too, but it was like Stera something. Terraform. Gene Terraform in the studio today. Okay, well, Allen is in shotgun with Singletary in front of him to the side a little bit though. So he's going to take the snap. He's going to look back. He's going to get pressured. He's going to throw it over the middle. He's got his man Dawson Knox for a gain of 5. Second down and 5. Clock is running. Bills still have all 3 timeouts, so they can use that if they so choose. Allen, 2 men to his left. Takes the snap. He's looking. He's going to throw it over the middle, and it gets tipped by number 92 on the defensive line. Ooh, BJ Hill, the defensive tackle, was able to get out of my face, boy. So, yep, that's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Bills. You'll need to move a little faster. Clock does stop for them, though, so that's good. They've scored in the last 2 minutes of the first half in the last 4 playoff games. But it's 3rd down and 5. Allen back with the pass. He's throwing it to his left. He's got the conversion. Once again, Dawson Knox to their own 35. And he runs out of bounds, so stops the clock at 1:11. So, still again, they still have all 3 timeouts. Not having to stop the clock once yet. Incomplete passes and running out of bounds has done that for them. 1:11 left on the clock. All right, so Allen is in the backfield. He gets the snap and shotgun. He's looking. He's firing deep down the field to his left, and it's caught by Davis for a huge gain, tackled out of bounds to stop the clock again. That's 1st and 10. They're trying to hurry up, keep the momentum going. I wish I could see where exactly on the field he caught it. He went out of bounds at the Bengals 42. So they're in enemy territory now. They're getting very close. They're about 5 yards away from the field goal range of their kicker. Allen takes the snap. He's getting pressured heavily. It gets tapped again, and it's incomplete pass. Once again, tapped by somebody on the defensive line. There was like 5 of them all in one spot, and I don't know which one of them hit the ball down. Okay. Let's see what they can do. They have 1 minute and 1 second left in the 2nd down and 10. So, still plenty of time. Especially being where they're at on the field, they have plenty of time. They don't have very far to go. All right. Allen, in shotgun by himself, takes the snap, looking, scrambling a little bit, fires over the middle. It's tipped up, and it's incomplete. His intended target, I didn't have time to really see who it was. It looked like a tight end, so it might have been Knox again. Hit the tip, reached up for it. Hit the tips of his fingers, bounced up off of him, and landed incomplete behind him. There was a defender back there who, if they would have got a little further, might have intercepted it. Maybe. Not quite, though. Not quite. Still a little bit too far. Make sure everything's still right. Quarter number 2, 7 Buffalo, 17 Cincinnati. Everything looks good. Allen back. And by himself, he takes the snap. He's looking to his left. He's going to get hurried up, rushing to his right. He's going to throw it deep down the field, looking for the end zone. And there's a flag, and it's incomplete. Let's see who the flag's on. It was intended for Stephon Diggs, but it was incomplete. Holding on the offense. That's going to push them back. The penalty is declined, so that brings up 4th down. I don't know if they ever even made it to field goal. To the field goal range. Holding on number 73, it looks like, because they're showing him, and he's like, "Well, what the heck, man? I didn't do that." 73 is Deion Dawkins. So they're gonna punt it. They are punting it. They have number 8, Sam Martin, out there, ready to punt the ball away. Unless it's a fake. I doubt it, because you're 4th and 10. He punts it. High punt. It's going to get caught and at the 9. So, Taylor catches it at the Bengals 9. So, we change possessions. And there's barely any time left to do anything. So, if you're the Bengals, you probably kneel it here. Just go to halftime, I'm thinking. Maybe you try a deep shot down the field, risk it all for a touchdown, or get field goal range, get a few extra points. You just freaking chunk it. Jamar Chase down there somewhere. Oh, man. Okay. I'm watching the Manning brothers struggling to figure out what this crazy man is doing out in front of them. Now they're upset because another Manning brother gave him a rant. Nah, I'm kidding. I know what the commercial's about. It's the Caesar Sportsbook commercial where he's doing, what's it called? Charades. And just without sound, he looks like a crazy man over there. Yeah, he just looks crazy. I wonder, who's the guy who does the acting? Who's the guy who does the Caesar Sportsbook? Who acts as Caesar? I looked it up. I feel like I should know this. I feel like I should be able to know how to spell Caesar properly, but apparently not. Caesar Sportsbook actor. JB Smoove. Smoove? Is that a name he made up for himself, or is that the name he was born with? He's a comedian, JB Smoove. It's like instead of smooth, it's smooth with a VE at the end instead of a TH. I don't know what other stuff he does. Because, like, he looks familiar, but also at the same time, I feel like I've never seen him before in my life. It's a weird feeling that I'm getting. Well, I'm probably never going to figure it out. I'm going to have to look it up after the game. See what stuff he's done. Because it says he's an actor-comedian. But Bengals have the ball. That's all I'm... Oh, excuse me. I don't know where that came from. Burrow's back. He tosses it off to his man who's going to run. He's going to get knocked out of bounds about the first yard marker. So I think they're going to give him first down. That was number 34. You're going to get some more Samaje P round up in this game, apparently. I hope it doesn't mean Mixon's hurt. Oh, and apparently, no, they're not just going to kneel it out. They're going to run the ball. I don't know if they're trying to get points or if they just don't want to kneel the ball and they're just going to, we're just going to run it. It'll be fine. Because they have 33 seconds. Yep, Burrow's looking back to pass. He tosses it to Piron again, who's going to get 5. Do they burn a timeout here? If they burn a timeout, that means they're definitely trying to get points. Because there's 26 seconds left on the clock. Hello. ABC. Meow. I thought you were a person. I thought you were Kinsey. Meow. Come here, boy. Cat stream. We got the kitty. We got the kitty. Kitty goes meow. Tom Grossi. I watch him a lot. That's actually how I know most of my stuff about football. Or at least the players and how the teams are doing. It's from watching football. Watching Tom Grossi stuff. Hey, BC. Alright, we got Burrow. Gonna take the snap. He's looking to throw it again. And they did use a timeout. I'll fix that in a second. He dumps it off to Higgins. They get the first down, and they should burn their last timeout here. Because I think they're... Or maybe not. They may not even try. Because they're still at their own 30. Let me go get rid of a timeout for them. That's their second timeout gone. They have 19 seconds. They burned their last timeout. With 19 seconds, they're going to try their best to score here. Boop. Ow, ow, ow. Claws hurt. I don't know if you know that or not, but claws hurt. Okay. Let's see. Meow. Meow. Boop. He's back. He's looking. He's going to run it himself. Oh, he's actually going to get yardage. He's going. He's going a long ways. He gets hit, taken down. He's got the first down. They're running. They're going to try to spike it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. They spiked it with 2 seconds left on the clock. They got all the way down to the, to the 44. You have 2 seconds left. I don't know if McPherson is going to be able to make that. If I'm being completely honest with you, especially in snow. So, this might be a tough one. Are you just going to take a Hail Mary shot? Yeah, it looks like they're going to take a Hail Mary shot. So, they're going to try to get it through the air. They have 4, 3, 2, 1. They're going to take a delay of game. And then they're probably going to kneel it. Wait, what the heck? Okay, never mind. The play clock started over. What the heck is going on with the play clock, man? What is happening? Okay, now we're going to put 25 seconds back on. Okay, we're going 25 seconds back on the play clock. All right. Buffalo Bills have a lot of people down there just standing in front of the end zone. He's back. He's going to look. He's going to get pressured. He's throwing. The ball's going into the end zone. It's a Hail Mary pass, and it's too far for anybody to catch. So we're going into halftime. The score has not changed. What? What? What do you want? I know. I can't pay you right now. I have stuff to do. I have to type in halftime. Halftime. It's halftime. Halftime. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. The only thing that's changed is everybody gets their timeouts back. I know. And Buffalo should have possession after we get back from halftime. Okay. So that's halftime. We're ready for halftime. You are in hog heaven, aren't you? You got freaking hairs in your whiskers. I know your whiskers are hair, but you got hair in your whiskers. You shed too much. You realize how much you shed? Way too much. Way too much. You should probably fix that. Maybe don't shed that much anymore. Change your genetics. Just completely rewrite your genetic structure. Don't shed anymore. Stop the shedding processes. Don't do a shed. That's also good advice for other reasons. Don't do a shed. That's just painful. Because you might hurt yourself. Freaking smack your own thumb with a hammer or something. I've done that several times. Why are you breathing in my face? It's nasty. Freaking nasty. Well, now what do I do during halftime? I have no idea. I've got nothing. I'm just going to sit here and pet the cat. Sitting and petting. Your claws hurt. Can you not do that? Thank you. He actually listened. I'm very surprised. Well, I don't know what happened to the game. Well, I know the game's at halftime, but the screen went blank. Oh, here we go. Okay. We're getting Verizon stuff. Halftime report. See what they have to say about the halftime report. Because it seems like, I don't know, Cincinnati may be able to pull this out. In the snow in Buffalo? Dang. Das crazy. Das Auto. I see your lips moving, but I don't hear any words. Oh, that's right, I have everything muted. Because I'm not allowed to have it playing out loud, because you don't understand this because you're a cat. But that, if I had it playing out loud, could be copyright infringement. And so, if this picks it up, I could have my stream taken down. I could get, like, copyright struck. There's a lot of things that could go into it. But, yeah, you don't have to worry about that, because you're a cat. Claws, young one. I say young one, you're freaking old as the hills. Nah, you're not that old. But you're on up there. You're like a middle-aged man. Cat thing. Man-cat hybrid. Middle-aged. Middle-aged man-cat. Okay, so first half stats. You have 18 for 27 Joe Burrow, 10 for 17 Josh Allen, 186 Joe Burrow passing yards, 111 Josh Allen. So it looks like Joe Burrow has been performing a little better than Josh Allen has during this game. Yeah, they're going to show that Jamar Chase in the back of the end zone a lot because it's very, it just looks like he has possession until he hits the ground and then he gets popped free. So, I don't know. They said it was not a touchdown. I mean, even if they called it a touchdown, it gets shown a lot because it's controversial on whether it was a touchdown or not. But if the Bengals still win this game, then it's not really going to matter. I mean, they'd still probably bring it up if, like, it happens to, like, another wide receiver and they call it a touchdown, and they'll be like, hey, bitch, I didn't call this a touchdown. And they'll be like, hey, why do you care? You won the game. Now, if they lost the game, especially by a score, then people are going to be upset. Sin City was a... I still don't know what he says other than Sin City was a... I don't know what the last part he says is. Sin City was a... Dang it, I forgot to start timing. Crap. I was going to start timing to see how long the halftime is, to see if it's 15 or 20 minutes, because I know college is 20 minutes, and I didn't know if they would just do quarter lengths worth of halftime in the NFL, or if they would do like college does, do 20 minutes worth. And I guess it might also depend on who's broadcasting the game. Yeah, I feel like that's probably like a really good determining factor, is who's actually, broadcasting the game. That might determine how long the halftime is. Because, like, well, we have a lot of commercials, so we need a lot of halftime. They're like, we'll give you 20 minutes. It's like, okay, we'll put out a crap ton of commercials in 20 minutes. It's fine. It's fine. How are you comfortable? That doesn't make sense to me. Take on a cat. You have more hair on your whisker. What? Kitty time. What? I see you looking at me. I can see you over there in the camera. Is this what you want? Is that what you wanted? And this is what my life has become. I've become a scratching post for the cat. An automated scratching post. I don't understand why this is what everything comes to. Is Kitty gonna go meow? You don't know that reference. You don't watch Tom Grassi. Never mind. Kitty goes meow. Kitty goes meow. We'll see what happens here in a minute. Ow! Hey, excuse you. Hey, I am cleaning you off. You have fur everywhere. Why are you trying to bite me? Okay, looks like he's had enough. Okay. There's a desk there. I don't know if you noticed that. Dum-dum. Fat cat. Okay, goodbye. And he's gone. Now, if we can just get Raven to where she is comfortable enough to jump up in our lap. But she's still new around here, so she's getting used to things still. Okay, it can't be very much longer before we get back in the game. This is getting ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. I think that's them coming back out on the field. But I'm pretty sure it's for warm-up, so it's probably not even close to time for it to start anyway. Yes, that is them coming back out on the field. And then we go back to more commercials. Yay! I'm having so much fun during halftime watching my favorite football. My favorite sport of football. Yay! I think we might be getting back to it here in a minute. Might as well go ahead and put in quarter 3. Quarter 3. Just put in quarter halftime. Quarter halftime. Let me check on this. For a little while. Average view duration of 40 seconds. Oh dang. Excuse me. Why does it say I've had 2 chats? I only see 1. Unless the welcome to the chat, live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines counts as 1. Oh, probably does. Oh man. My goodness, bro. It's crazy. We get rid of that. Go live chat instead of top chat. It's fine. It's just starting. Let me go to this. See what this is. Road to Super Bowl 52. Wonder when the game will start. Wonder when the game will start. Wonder when the game will start. Do. Alright, looks like we should be getting about to time for the game. So, I wonder if the coaches also, think about, put into their game plan, commercials. Media timeouts. When they call a timeout, during turnovers on downs and just turning the ball over, punting and stuff like that. After they do that stuff, you'll see that they do a timeout in between possessions is what I'm trying to think of. So I wonder if coaches really put that into their game plan also. It's well, if we do this, we might be able to get a media timeout and not have to waste a timeout, or try to think about it like that. Do a little cheeky stuff, get a little extra without having to really do much for it, stuff like that. Just curious. I'm just curious. But I don't know. I feel like instead of making the claw marks, oh no, they're not claw marks, they're stripes, never mind. They're not claw marks, they're stripes. I was about to call the thing on the Bengals. Oh, he's got the ball. Okay, we're at the 20. We're at the 25, and he gets knocked down at about the 28. So, Bills will take over at their own 28. I have cat hair everywhere now. Let's see. Ooh, this is the first time the Bills have been trailing at halftime at home this season. And it's in the postseason. Well, that just means we don't know how, what they do at when they're trailing at halftime at home. They might be able to come back because it is home. Allen hands it off, and He fights for 3. They give him 3. Okay. Once again, Joe Burrow's thrown 2 touchdowns. Josh Allen has not thrown a single touchdown. He ran it in for a touchdown, though. We'll give him that. He did run for a touchdown. Allen is figuring out what the heck is happening. They have plenty of time on the play clock. 10 seconds. Getting reset. Allen with Singletary beside him. He's going to look. He's going to pump. He's going to throw over the middle. He has Diggs for a first down. And they're going to keep trying to push him, and they're going to call it dead. So it's 1st and 10. Your Buffalo Bills. Okay, Diggs with 4 receptions and 35 yards for the game. Allen in the backfield with Singletary to his left. Takes the snap, hands it off. Singletary going to the right, trying to get some yards. He's going to keep pushing forward with a man hugging him. He's going to go down. They're going to give him, I think, 6. 5 at the least. Yeah, they give him 6. 2nd and 4. 2nd and a good medium. Okay, so Allen is under center with, I think, that Singletary behind him. He's going to snap it. He's going to hand it to him. He's going to run. He's got the first down. He's going to keep dragging people with him, and he gets tackled about 3 after the first down. But he does have the first, and so they're a little bit into enemy territory after that play. Not far, but a little bit. They're about 2 yards into enemy territory. Let's see if they can get further. Means they're at the 48. Oh, we got whistles. We got play stoppage. We're talking. We're getting stuff hashed out. Gabe Davis is... Oh, equipment problems. Gabe Davis's shoulder pads had an issue. Apparently. He looks good to me to go now, though. I thought equipment issues meant you... I know if you get like your helmet knocked off or a cleat knocked off or something like that, you have to sit out a play. So, apparently it's specific equipment issues, not all of them. Okay. Alright, well, Allen's in shotgun with a man to both sides of him. Takes the snap. Steps back, looking, is getting rushed. He's going to scramble. He's going to throw it over the middle. Finds a man wide open. And that is a big play for a first down. Right? That's not who that is. Did it not say? Oh, that's the wrong team. Whoops. Khalil Shakir with the catch. All the way down to about the 31 of the Bengals. So, here we go. We're going to keep on tricking Allen in shotgun. I think that's Cook to his right. He's going to take the snap. He's going to rear back. He's going to scramble to his left. He's going to keep scrambling. He's going to run for a gain of a couple. So, it's 2nd and 8. 2nd and long. Their head coach is looking on the field like, what the heck was that? He's like, oh my goodness, no. Just throw the ball. Just throw the ball. And snapped, and it's not handed off. It's play action. He almost gets hit. He runs. He's going to take it off himself. He's going to get snagged up, breaks the tackle, shoots forward to get some more, and makes it 3rd and short. Let's see if they can convert here. Yeah, he just immediately took off on his own. Didn't even look to see if anybody was downfield to throw it to them. Just takes off on his own. All right. Let's see what he does now. I do know he's going to do a shotgun. He's going to be back in shotgun. Looks like he might be by himself. He is. He's going to take it, and he's going to immediately scramble out to the left. He's getting tracked down, and we're going to see if they give him the first down or not. He shoved his hand out to try to get in front of the first down marker. I'm sure he was well aware of where it was. So, yeah. Because he shot that hand out there trying to make sure it was out in front before he went out of bounds. Oh, yeah. First and 10, Buffalo. Design run for Josh Allen. Okay. Well, let's see if Cincinnati can stop him here. Keep that lead. And Buffalo at the 20. Right on the edge of the red zone. Allen takes a snap. He's going to drop back. He's going to try to throw it this time. He throws it to his right. It's up, and it's missed by Diggs. Bounces off his hands, and he takes out a reporter. What the heck was that? What happened?
I opened the door and it scared the bejesus out of him. And so he ran away. He ran into the food bowl, and then he freaked out again and ran in here, and then he freaked out again and ran out. He almost died. Oh my gosh.
Diggs is down on the field. He's looking to be a little hurt. Just a little banged up. He's kneeling. I say down. He's not laying on the field. He's just kneeling. Just trying to get the attention of the refs to get some trainers out there to help him. Once again, we're back with the Caesars Sportsbook commercial. All right. Well, the Bills are moving. Besides that incomplete targeted at Stephon Diggs, the Bills are moving down the field. So they got that going for them. I don't think a Jeep would just be laying there under the snow, unaccounted for, just unattended completely. That does not make sense. Okay. Take a sip of water so I have something to do. So many alcohol ads. It's just one right after the other. Oh. These are not the droids you're looking for. Do it. You must do it. Execute Order 66. And do it. General Kenobi. Hello there. General Kenobi. Oh my goodness. Hurry up and play some games. Just start making Star Wars references that I barely know. Because I've only seen one Star Wars. Everybody gasp all at once. Tires. Does that take 5? Nope. That is Jiffy Lube. Alright. 9:50 left in the third quarter. Let's get back to action, please. That'd be very nice. Uh-oh. Stephon Diggs is not on the field, and he looks to be about to lay down in the medical tent. Alright, well, Allen has Cook to his right. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Ooh, gets pressured, and he's going to throw it right before getting taken down, and he has his man for a first down, and that is Cole Beasley. It's Cole, right? Oh, this says Matt Barkley. It said Beasley on the... Oh, yeah, Cole Beasley. Matt Barkley is a QB, who's also number 11. I didn't think you could have multiple people of the same number. That was a good play by Allen though. He was throwing out of a sack and still hit his man. Like he was getting taken down as he threw it. Yeah. So Allen under center, Cook behind him, and he's gonna hand it to him, and he's gonna get taken down, losing 2 yards. Uh-oh. That's not good. That brings up 2nd and 12. Nah, it's probably gonna be 2nd and 11. I don't know if he lost an entire 2 yards. He probably just lost 1. Oh, Stephon Diggs back on the field. So, look at there. He's fine. He's good enough, at least. He's not may not be fine, but he's good enough. And a touchdown and a field goal in the red zone. No, they didn't. They just had a touchdown. Allen dropping back. He's looking. He's still looking. He's firing. And he's got his man. And it's complete for Nyheim Hines. Why do they have so many people who are the same number? I don't think that's allowed. Like, you can only have 53 people on the active roster. Oh, he's not active. He's TRD, whatever that means. Training reserve. I know RSR is reserve. So, like an injured reserve. I don't know what TRD is, though. Allen with Cook running, and he's back to fire. He's throwing it to the left side, and it's too high. It was too high for Dawson Knox, and that's incomplete. That's bringing up 4th and goal. Uh-oh. I didn't realize it was already 4th down. Yep. And number 23 for the Bengals, that's Hill. That is Daxton Hill, was there to throw Knox off of the... Well, didn't really do much. The pass was overthrown no matter what, but he threw the timing off, probably helped, because he pressed him at the line and probably helped throw the timing off. So they're going to go for a field goal. Tyler Bass is getting ready to kick one through the uprights. He's looking at it. He's looking at it. He's going to hit it. It is up, and it looks like it is good. So that's going to bring the score a little closer. It's now 10-7. Instead of 17. 10-17 instead of 7-17. So now it's a 1-score game again. Let's see what Cincinnati can do when they get the ball back. Eventually, whenever this ad decides to end. Oh, man. Well, it's crazy. That is crazy. It's going to be a good game. I honestly thought it would be a higher scoring game than this. But, I mean, as long as it's a close game. There's really nothing to talk about other than just the fact that we're in commercial still. I feel like this is going to end up being a long game. And I'm used to the shorter games because, you know, being an Eagles fan, it's kind of like they run a lot. Especially teams trying to beat us run a lot. So the games kind of go by pretty fast. So, yeah, I'm not used to throwing a bunch, stopping the clock a lot. Just get it over with. Just get it over with. Stop stopping the clock. I don't care if it's an incomplete pass. I don't care if he's out of bounds. I don't care if he's injured. Just run the clock. No, I'm kidding. If he's injured, we probably should take care of him and also probably follow the rules of the game. But it doesn't matter. Just run the clock. What makes football games last so long is daggone commercials. I do not like how many commercials there are. And I get it. It's how you make money. But you already make enough money on ticket sales and all that type of stuff. You don't also... Well, never mind. The stations don't make money on ticket sales. But, like, they only make money from the advertisements. But I still think you make enough money without having to show so many advertisements. Well, it's kicked. It's a touchback. And now the Bengals are going to have the ball. Cincinnati's ball. On their own 25. We know one team that's going to be in the AFC Championship. It's the Chiefs. Now the Chiefs are sitting at home watching, trying to figure out who they're going to be up against. Hey, 24, you might want to back up your little offsides, bud. Burrow tosses it to Mixon, who's going to get a few. So make a second and manageable. All right. Let's see what they can do now. Probably not going to be able to do much. Probably not. I don't think they will. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I expected this to be a shootout until I saw it was snowing. And then I was like, it's going to be a run out. Not really. I didn't think that. I knew they were going to throw a lot because it's just what they do. Burrow back, looking, scrambling, running, taking off for his life, scrambling. He's got the first down and he runs out of bounds with about 4 more extra. So that's a 1st and 10. Burrow using his legs, the athletic man that he is not. No, he's pretty. I mean, it's enough to get you out of like situations like that. If he's got to run, he can, but it's not really a strength. It's just to help him get away from pressure. And if it's open, he can get yards. He was being chased by a dude, but that dude was like way bigger than he was. I mean, doesn't mean he's not gonna be fast though. Takes the handoff, chunks it over to a little screen to Jamar Chase, who's gonna try to break a tackle. He does break a few, and he gets down to the 50. And that's a 1st down, Bengals. So I mean, they're not getting stopped. They've got 2 first downs in a row on the last 2 plays. Don Marlowe is out with a groin. So he apparently got hurt early in the game. I didn't notice it. Because can't hear it, so sometimes they just won't show it. They'll cut to something else, and you'll never know that somebody was injured since you can't hear it. So apparently earlier in the game, Don Marlowe got injured, and he is out with a groin issue. Okay, Burrow takes the snap. He's throwing it to the right side, and it's caught. That is T. Higgins with another 1st down for your Cincinnati Bengals. That's a good snag. He didn't grab it with one hand, but he was able to stop it and pull it back into himself and then secure it. I think they're going to look now to see if he's inbounds. Try to see if he has 2 feet down. Doesn't matter. They're about to run the next play. Burrow back. He's looking. He's getting tripped, and he fell. Dude landed on his feet. Now he's down on the ground in pain. Oh, no. Okay, he's standing up. He's standing up. He just needed a second. Ref came over, was like, hey, man, you good? And he was like, yeah, just give me a second. Just give me a second. I'll be okay. Yeah, trying to see who fell on him. Was that 90? Or was that 80? I think that's 90. 90. Who was chasing him down earlier, actually, would be Shaq Lawson with the sack. 2nd 10. He's back. He's looking. He's throwing it over the middle, and it's dropped. It is dropped by Trent Irwin. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. They were rolling, and now they're not. They had a sack and then a drop. It was in his hands. He just didn't secure it before turning to run with it. Man, the snow is coming down. Okay. Never mind. We have a stopped clock. We have whistles being blown, people being moved around. We got probably another equipment timeout. Fix some equipment, make sure everybody's all safe and sound, no one gets hurt. We'll definitely make sure no one gets hurt. Alright, so once they get the equipment fixed, or get the dude whose equipment is not fixed on the sideline and sub somebody else in. Alright, we're getting this game back to going. Make sure they didn't call a timeout. Buffalo did call a timeout. Okay. Or at least it counted as a timeout for Buffalo. I'm thinking that's the case, so they didn't have to use him. Yes?
I need to come in and charge my phone.
Okay, hold on, give me this play and I'll give you the charger. Burrow's back. He's looking, he's firing to his left. He's caught. Can he get to the first down? And he does. He kind of half hurdles a dude. And that was... Oh, that was Hayden Hurst. That was a good catch, good jump. Half hurdle over a man. I don't know what your problem is with being on camera. You could just walk in there, you know. You don't have to be all scared of the camera.
I don't have to be, I guess.
Yeah, you don't have to be. You can just come in here.
But I guess I don't have to be.
Burrow in shotgun takes the snap, hands it off to Higgins, who's trying to find blockers on the left side. He's going to keep moving. He's going to keep forcing his way down. Finally gets tackled about the 20-yard line. He's going to bring up a second down and short. Well, looks like the Bengals are at least in scoring range. They could definitely kick a field goal from here. Is that what they want? No. 2nd and 2. Burrow is going to barrel himself forward for trying to get a 2-yard QB sneak, and are they going to give it to him? What happened? I don't know. It looked like he flounced over there, but again, I don't know if he pushed himself up off of the ground to jump forward. They gave it to him. They did. They gave it to him. They're saying it's first down. Ooh, I don't know about that. Oh, that ball looks short. That ball looks a little short. I mean, it's close. Honestly, for a 2-yard QB sneak, that's close. But I'm pretty sure that's going to be short. I think they're going to call that short. They might be... Are they going to review it? Zach Taylor's arguing with the ref. The ref is not paying him any attention because he knows he's wrong. Oh, but the play clock is running. That's what he's upset about. The play clock is running. The whole clock is running. And everything's running. They're getting up to the line. They did call it short. It's 3rd and 1. I mean, to me, he looked short. The ball didn't look like it was in front of the line. 4, 3, 2. He gets the snap off. He tosses it to Higgins, who's going to get the first down. And Wellmore, he's gotten plenty of blockers all the way down to almost a 5. Oh, that's Mixon. Not Higgins. That's Mixon, stupid. Joe Mixon. I don't know why I said Higgins. He hands it off to Mixon. I mean, it doesn't look like it mattered if y'all got to the first down marker or not. It looks like it went down about the 6. All right, here we go. Joe Burrow in shotgun with Mixon to his right. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look. He's going to look. He's going to continue to look. He's going to fire to his left, and it's too far out, and it's incomplete. But there is a flag. Are they going to call DPI? Man, looks like he has cookies and cream on his helmet because there's rubber pellets from the turf in his helmet, in snow on his helmet. It wasn't a passing. It was a pass interference. It was a pass interference. He's upset, rightfully so. I don't know if it was a pass interference or not, but the pass interference happened on the 1-yard line, so that's going to give them. That's going to give them 1st and goal to go from the 1. So, yep, they're lining up at the 1. Burrow with Mixon to his left and shotgun. Pulls Chase in to be a wing. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it to Mixon, who's going to barrel forward. Doesn't look like he was able to make it. He's still barreling. He's still barreling. They haven't called it yet. And they're going to call him just short. Because his butt went in the end zone, but the ball was not his butt. So the ball did not make it. Like, literally just his booty went into the end zone. And then everything else fell outside of it. So, yeah, they're going to call him short. The ball never crossed the plane. He was short. But it's like half a yard. 2nd and goal, and it's half a yard away from the goal. So we'll see if he can make it in this time. It'd be good for the Bengals to go into the 4th quarter. 2 scores. There's some whistles being blown. Timeout. Media timeout. What is it? It's a flag. Is that 12 men on the field? Half the distance to the goal. Or a 5-yard penalty going backwards. There were 12 men on the defense, so that's going to be half the distance to the goal. So it's probably going to be a QB sneak. Burrow under center. Ooh, that's another flag. There was some movement well before the ball was snapped. They're calling it. Yep, they're stopping the play. I mean, he called it in the end zone, but they're stopping the play. It's on the defense. Encroachment on Jordan Phillips, number 97. There are, like, you can't move the ball any closer to the end zone. Like, you move it any closer to the end zone, you're going to be in it. And it's just going to be an automatic touchdown for the offense. So what do you do now? You just, like, the ball is literally touching the white line. Like, the ref is literally, like trying to squeeze it as close as possible without it being on the white line. Okay, now, 2nd and goal with centimeters to go. Joe Burrow under center, sends a man in motion to his right. They're stacking the box on defense. He snaps the ball. He's going to hand it off. He's going to run it up the middle, and he's into the end zone. Maybe, maybe not. We're going to find out. They're calling him short. Apparently he didn't get enough. They're calling him short. It's 3rd down. They're going to say he did not get it. Are we going to see a replay? Let's see what he got. He's going to hand it to him. He's going to run in. I see a helmet. I see a leg. I can't tell. Wish they show from there we go. That's a better view. Oh, he got that. He got that. That's a touchdown. Yep, and there's the challenge flag. Ooh, okay, there it went. Never mind, it's gone now. Somebody picked it up. Cincinnati challenges, as they should. He got it. Like, that pylon camera on the left side, you can see it clear as day. Like, the only thing outside of the end zone is half of his left leg. Like, there was actually a little bit outside the end zone. But his upper body definitely got into the end zone. Got at least over the white line. So, that should get called a touchdown. And, that is disgusting. That should get called a touchdown. I'm not going to put points up there yet. I am going to get ready to... I think it's a touchdown. So I'm going to get ready to put points up there. But I'm not going to. Because I do need to stay attentive, though. Because if they don't get it, they're going to lose a timeout. Also, if they don't get it, they're going to lose the ability to be able to call timeouts. Or be able to... Not call timeouts. They're going to lose the ability to challenge for the rest of the game. Which could end up being an issue later on. But, I mean, it looked clear. And you got coaches upstairs watching replays and stuff. So it's all gonna be like they're gonna be down on the sidelines. If it looks clear enough, they're gonna be like challenge it. Throw the red flag, challenge it. It looks clear enough. We should be able to get it. Yeah, this should be a touchdown. I mean, I think it's a touchdown. I mean, but what do I know? I'm just some random dude. Alright. Let's see what we get. What is he supposed to do with the bowl now? Sean McVay. Look at these Wingstop chicken burgers. I'm getting hungry. I want some of that fried, juicy delectableness. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. The call was overturned. So does that mean he got the touchdown? That looks like a touchdown to me. That is a touchdown. That is a touchdown. They didn't give him, the points aren't on the scoreboard, but it said call overturned. That's a touchdown. That is a touchdown. Okay, they gave it to him. They gave it to them. They're going for the field goal right now. Make it 24. McPherson hits the ball. It's up. It's good. It's 24-10. Cincinnati scores again. Touchdown Joe Mixon. With a minute 17 left in the third quarter, this is not looking good for your Buffalo Bills. I mean, they're only down 2 scores. Oh. Okay, what are we looking at? Oh, okay. Now we might have some controversy. Apparently, the play clock had just hit 0 when they started the play that they got the touchdown on. So there might be some controversy there, because I know you get like half a second after the play clock hits 0 to snap the ball. Like they give you like something within a second of allotted time to snap the ball. So it's like, did they snap the ball within that allotted time before the play clock hit 0, or not? Because that could be very important. McPherson hits the ball away. Looks like we're just going to not worry about commercials this time. It's being returned. He's taken off sprinting, and he gets... Oh, he's still on his feet. He gets to the 31. That's a good return for the Bills. And that is Hines with the return. Number 20, Nyheim Hines. There's a flag holding on the kicking team. Never mind, it's holding on the receiving team. I read that. I don't know which way he was pointing. Holding on the receiving team, I think it said Morris on number 85. So that is a holding on Quentin Morris. So that good return is now null and... Well, it's not null and void. It's going to knock him back 10 yards. So, yeah, no, it's null and void. It's going to go from the 31 to the 21. Or from the 30 to the 20. You're going to get knocked back 10 yards. Alright, well, Allen's out on the field in shotgun. And he has a man to his right. Can't quite tell who it is. He's going to take the snap. He's going to play action pass. He's going to scramble to his right. He's running. He's throwing. He's up. And it's incomplete. Second 10. It's incomplete. No catch on the play. Actually, which is kind of crazy. There was no catch on that play. It was, again, too far for Diggs to catch it. Is there wind? Like, is wind a problem? Or are they just trying to compensate for wind or the snow, and they're overcompensating because it seems like there's a lot of overthrowing people in this game. Okay, well, Allen with, I'm pretty sure that Singletary is left. He takes a snap. He's looking to throw. He's rearing back. He's going to chunk it to his right. He gets his man. He spins out of a tackle and gets taken down after a good gain. And that is going to be Isaiah McKenzie with the catch. Straight out of Georgia. Not necessarily straight out of Georgia, but he did come from Georgia at some point. 6 years ago. He came out of Georgia 6 years ago. He's not straight out of Georgia. He's been out of Georgia for a little while now. Alright. Allen in the backfield with, I think that's Singletary to his left. having to go by whether it's dreadlocks or not because I can't see their numbers. It is. He's looking to throw, though. He's going to throw it deep down the field to Davis, who ball gets knocked away because it was a little underthrown. He didn't quite hit him in stride. Yep, knocked away by Taylor Britt for the Cincinnati Bengals. Yep, he had to slow down, so Taylor Britt knocked it out of his arms when he had it in them. It kind of slipped out, but if he hadn't have slowed down, he wouldn't have gotten knocked away, and they wouldn't have been able to blame Taylor Britt for the incompletion. Gabe Davis clearly upset, spikes the ball into the ground, as upset as he is, because the Bills now have to punt, because it's 4th and 2. So the Bills are going to punt the ball back to the Bengals, and the Bengals will take over with 11 seconds left in the third quarter. The punt is up, and it's going, and it's going, and it's not caught, and they're just going to let it roll. It's inside it's about the 32 of the Bengals. So Bengals take back over. I didn't switch who had the ball, so there's no point in switching it back now. Bengals taking back over. It's 24-10 Cincinnati over Buffalo. 2 seconds left in the third quarter. Burrow is about to get ready to make a play. Dang. As dominant as the Bills started off this season being, this is not how you expect their season to end. But, I mean, they still have a whole nother quarter to come back, and they're only down 2 scores as of right now. Burrow back with the ball. He's going to throw it to his dump-off man, Mixon, who's going to try to make a man miss, and he does, and he's going he went and got the first down. So they have another set of downs going into the fourth quarter to play with, and they're up to a little past the 40. No, well past the 40, almost the 50. Whew. Allen just hasn't been able to do what he's best at, is deep balls down the field. Every time he throws one, it's either underthrown, so the guy has to slow down and the cornerback can catch up, or it's overthrown and nobody has a chance to catch it. And I don't know why, because usually in weather like this and snow, you're going to underthrow everything or be inaccurate. It's accurate, still accurate, it's just over the top. And Burrow's done it a few times. Like over the back of the end zone and stuff like that. And I know it happens, but it just seems to be happening all night tonight. Just everything's being overthrown. And every once in a while, underthrown. And the reason why it's so weird is it doesn't make sense because it's snowing. And it's hard snow. Like, it's not, hard snow. It's snowing decently. Like, it's not just some light little mist of snow. Just little flakes everywhere, like a little sprinkling of snow. Now it's like, at least it was, I don't know if it still is, it's coming down. And so that doesn't make sense on how you can be overthrowing in snow like that, unless you're trying to overcompensate and you just still haven't gotten it back down yet. That might change in the fourth quarter, but you're down 2 scores. Buffalo, you're down 2 scores. And the thing is for you to catch up, down 2 scores, you have to stop them. And you've stopped them a few times, yeah, but you haven't stopped them as many times as they've stopped you. And so you need to start stopping them. You needed some good stops here, and then you need to make it to the end zone. Like, you just, by not overthrowing people, you got to get the ball to them. Like, earlier in the game, at the beginning of the game, Stephon Diggs was visibly upset with the quarterback. Maybe he was doing that in warm-ups too. He was overthrowing him in warm-ups. And Stephon Diggs, ever since warm-ups, has been like, or maybe he was underthrowing in warm-ups. And so then the receiver's like, hey man, you got to put some more heat on the ball. It's not going to get to us otherwise. And so he did. And now he's overthrowing, and Stephon Diggs is upset because he's like, hey, you're putting too much heat on the ball. Bring it back a little bit. Alright. Let's see what they do here. Burrow in shotgun. Man to his right. He's going to hand it off to Mixon. He's going to try to find the edge. He's going to almost get stopped. He's able to get around the edge and get 9 yards. He almost got to the first down. Clock is still going to roll, though. So we're going to cut through some of this 15 minutes of the fourth quarter that I need to change to. Quarter number 4. Quarter 4. All right. Joe Mixon over here running angry. Gets 9 yards. Ooh, knocks the pylon over. Yeah, they got these little pylons at every first down marker now, so you can knock the pylon over no matter where you're at on the field. At the snap, it's another handoff, and he's got the first down. So you're just going to keep running clock. I'm pretty sure that's all Cincinnati is going to try to do now. Going to keep trying to get first downs, running the ball as much as possible, keep the clock running, try to chew through as much of this 15 minutes as possible. Mixon is going out, so is Will Cox. So Mixon is being substituted out. They might try to throw it here on first down then. It's still snowing pretty tough. Like, it's still snowing pretty hard. Burrow, a lone man in the shotgun, and he's going to throw it real quick, screen out to Jamar Chase, who has it, who's going to break a tackle and keep going. He's going to get a good many yards on the play. Not quite a first down, though. It's going to make it a second manageable. Nice little snag out of the air. Alright, let's see what they can do here. If they can get this first down, then, man, it's not going to look good. Because they're in enemy territory. They're on the Bill side of the field. Down to like the 28. Joe Burrow with the snap. He's going to not hand it off. He's almost going to throw it straight to a defensive lineman, but he put so much heat on the ball it bounced off his face mask, and he's shook. He's like, what the heck just happened? But it's incomplete. It's 3rd and 2. Now he's digging snow out of his ear. Or wax, who knows. Threw it straight at the lineman. Hit him directly in the face mask. And he's just, whoa. What just happened? Alright. So that's going to stop the clock. This doesn't make much sense as Cincinnati. You don't really want to stop the clock. But I figure we didn't probably expect Joe Burrow to pelt the lineman in the face with the football. You usually try to get it to your own man. He's going to be back. He's going to look. He's going to try to throw again. He's throwing deep down the left side of the field, and it's too far. There's a flag, and there's people down. Okay, one of them, there's 3 down. One's getting up. One got up, one's on his knee, and one's on the ground. The other one's laying back down. There's like a lot of head collision. This is not good. Everyone's moving. It's a pass interference on Buffalo, on Devin White, because he's holding his hands down. Oh, yeah, Devin White, and who is that? That's 20. Who's the other cornerback? Devin White. Let me just filter by cornerbacks. Was it Dane Jack? It was 20-something. Xavier Rhodes? Oh, it's Tre'Davious White. And it can't be Xavier Rhodes. It's Tre'Davious White and 20-something. I saw another, unless it's something 2 or 24. Might be Kyer Elam. Xavier White and Kyer Elam, because there's no other than Xavier White. There's no other person. Oh, there is a 2 right there. Jordan Miller. It's either Kyer Elam or Jordan Miller, but they slammed heads, and they were not getting up. They were moving, thinking it might just be like, have to go into concussion protocol, maybe like some something to do with a concussion or something like that. But yeah, they were not. But they were moving. They just weren't getting up. One of them got to his knees. The one that's not Tre'Davious White got up to his knees, but then went back down and was like laying on his head, using his neck to prop him up. Hopefully they're okay. Oh, it's snowing bad. It's snowing hard in Buffalo right now, which is nothing new, but you can't even, oh my goodness, you can't even see across the field. I mean, you can see that there are things there, but you can't make out what the heck they are. That's some big snow, too. Yeah, they hit helmets. Hope they're okay. 0 penalties for Cincinnati, but 5 penalties for Buffalo. That's moved them 40 yards. And that's not even as much as it could move them, because like 3 of those were half the distance to the goal, and half the distance to the goal was like 1.5 feet. And then one of them, half the distance to the goal was like 2 inches. They were all back to back too. That's how they got so close to the goal. And then we went backwards a little bit, like about another half foot. Yeah. Oh, Poyer, 21. Poyer is up and he's walking off the field without his helmet on. I didn't see anything about Tre'Davious White though. But Jordan Poyer is up. He's a free safety. That's the other guy that got hit. Okay, it's going to be handed off to make... Oh, no, it wasn't handed off. Burrow kept it himself and he gets tackled. 2nd goal. I don't think it counts as a sack because it looks like he might have went in front of the line of scrimmage, but he was definitely tackled without going very far, if he went anywhere at all. I don't know. Yeah, no, it counted as a rush. It counted as a rush. It was not a sack for that defensive lineman, sadly. He just got a tackle. Joe Burrow going to take the snap. Going to look and fire to the left, and it's right over the hands of Hurst. Would have been a touchdown if he was able to come down with it, but he was just right over his hands. So it's going to bring out 3rd down and goal. Dang. So close. So close. Burrow just needs to get that down a little bit. 12:09 left on the game clock. 10 seconds left on the play clock. 3rd and goal from about the 4. Burrow in the backfield. Man to his left. He's going to hand it to him. He's going to fight. He's not going to get in the end zone. He is going to get yardage, but not quite to the end zone. So that brings up 4th down and goal from about the 2. Gets about 2 yards on the plate. They are sending McPherson in. It looks like we're going for a field goal. We are going for a field goal. Just give me the home team name and score. I'm going to move you over there. It's up, and it looks like it is good. So the away team scores again. And it's going to go to 27. Cincinnati Bengals are running away with this ball game. Oh, wait a second. There's a flag on the field. What is this? Ew. It's a flag on... Penalty is declined, so it's a defensive flag. It is good. So, Bengals are up 27-10, 11:22 left in the 4th quarter. This game is not nearly as close as what I was expecting it to be. Kind of thought it'd be a lot closer than this. Apparently not. Now we wait to see how this ends. See if Buffalo can come back a little bit. As a Cincinnati fan, you have to be begging for this clock to run out. Like, come on, run the clock. Like, Buffalo, just run it out. You know you want to lose. Buffalo, you know you want to lose. Just run it out. Just run the clock out. You're too far away. You know you're too far away. But they're not, though, so they're not. And we all know it. I'm going to try to save as much clock as possible. There are 3 scores away, but they're still going to try to save as much clock as possible. Just rocking back and forth in my not a rocking chair. It'd be nice to actually have a rocking chair, though. It does kind of sound like one. It's making noises like a rocking chair. It just takes a lot more muscle strength to get this one to rock. Because I'm pretty sure it's not meant to rock. It just has this, like, it has, like, the back of the bar is just tilted up, so you can, like, instead of, like, being straight up and down, you can lean back on it. So, like, you can lean back in the chair and it not flip over on you and you die. But it also makes it to where it can rock because of that, because it's not just straight at the bottom. So, just makes me, growing up in the South in the country, just kind of makes you want to rock on it. Just rocking back and forth. Kind of ready for the Dallas 49ers game because I want to watch the 49ers beat the living daylights out of the Dallas Cowboys. Oh yeah, no, okay. There went Trevor Davis-White. He's going back to the locker room. He apparently was able to go on his own though. So, that's a good sign. It's a very good sign if he's able to go back there under his own under his own power. Alright, now we're about to go through the kickoff process of giving the Bills the ball back. So those injuries that they just got shouldn't affect them too much because they have the ball. But it will affect them whenever the Bengals get the ball back is the problem. It's going to affect the rest of this game in total, but it's not going to affect their offense. So they should still be able to score. Just hoping those guys are okay, and it's minimal damage, whatever it is, because it's definitely some damage. Like I'm not gonna be unrealistic and say that like let's hope they come out of here completely healthy, because it's not gonna happen. Like if it does, then holy crap, that's amazing. But let's just hope the damage that was done is minimal. Okay. The snap. He's looking. He's throwing to the left side. It's way down the field. He's got his man, Dawson Knox. He is already in enemy territory. It's 1st and 10. Buffalo. He actually hits his man that time. He doesn't overthrow him. It's more of a bullet pass, that one. Straight to him. Yep, Dawson Knox with the first down. 11 minutes left on the clock, and the timer is counting. They're in enemy territory on the 43. He's back. He's looking. He's scrambling to his right. He's firing it deep down the right side of the field, but it's out. It's a throwing away party. He's under too much pressure, and he didn't think he could scramble that time. They probably told him, dude, if you get hurt, that's it. We're not going to be able to go further in the playoffs. So don't do that. Don't get hurt. Okay. Allen, in shotgun by himself, sends Diggs in motion to the right side. Allen. Waiting. Taking the snap. Stepping back. Looking. Getting under pressure. He's got a man on him. He's probably going to take... He throws it over the middle. He's got his man. Who is that? Looks like it might be number 11. And I'm pretty sure that's Cole Beasley. 1st and 10. Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. Yep. He pump faked the dude trying to tackle him. He almost still tackled him, though. But got him to jump up to try to block the pass. All right. He takes the snap. He's looking. He's under pressure. That's a That's a fumble. Is that a fumble? Are they going to call it a fumble? They're not calling it not a fumble. It's knocked out as he was going to throw, and they're going to say it's a fumble. Henderson picks it up. Josh Allen is on the ground. He's telling the refs he's okay. I think he's just like, ugh. Hendrickson. What the heck is wrong with me? Hendrickson. They're going to look to see if it was a fumble. Oh, my gosh. He got murdered. He had a dude jump up, hit his back arm, knock the ball out. I don't know if they're going to call that a fumble or an incomplete pass, but on the way down, he has another dude, number 98. Oh, he had his own dude hit him in the helmet on the way down. No, that's not Dawkins. What the heck? 73 hit him in the helmet. 73 for the Bills, by the way. Deion Dawkins. It is Dawkins. So Deion Dawkins hit Josh Allen in the helmet on Josh Allen's way to the ground after getting his hands smacked out of the air. I don't know if they're going to call it an incomplete or because he was pulling back and he was like turning to go forward and got hit. So I don't know if they're going to count that as going forward because he was basically like in this process of like doing that. Like, no. And was just about to go forward. He might have been going forward a little bit. So I don't know if they'll call it incomplete or fumble. We'll have to wait and see. This is very close. And if it's too close, they're just going to call it whatever it was on the field, which was a fumble. So we'll just have to wait and see what they say. But they called it a fumble, so I'm switching possession because it's a called fumble right now, and if they change that later, I will change it up there. Well, we'll just have to see. Dang, that's crazy. They did not need that. And like he's known for turnovers, but maybe not those type of turnovers. Not those types. Maybe a different type of turnover, like interceptions, not fumbles. He's known for throwing a lot of interceptions, which he has not, unless I missed a play or I just don't remember it. I'm pretty sure he hasn't thrown a turnover this game. I'm sure there's a way I can go see that. Let me go check and see if the Bills have thrown a thing. I can't tell. I cannot tell. Okay, we're coming back. I don't know who has the ball. We are about to find out, though. Yep, I can't tell. It doesn't look like he has, though. Okay, they called it an incomplete pass. So, Buffalo still has the ball. 2nd and 10. Does not count as a turnover. And he does not have an interception. He's looking back. He's looking. He's going to run. He's going to run it himself. He tucks it and runs. And now he's sliding. He's looking for a flag because 2 guys fell on him when he slid, but he kind of gave himself up, so he's not going to get a flag for that. But yeah, he took a. Yeah, it looks like they counted that as an incomplete pass because it does look like he's starting to go forward. But that's gotta hurt, though. You gotta know that's gotta hurt, especially getting hit in the helmet by your own teammate. I mean, it's not his fault. Like he wasn't trying to hit him in the helmet, but he did. Smacked the side of his head. Okay. Allen in the backfield by himself. It's 3rd and 4. He takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He's going to get pressured, and he throws it over the middle to Dawson Knox, and it's a 1st down. So, looks like they're going to use Dawson Knox to get some yards to get down the field as fast as possible. Okay, So they're at the 20. They're teetering on the edge of the red zone. Allen in the backfield with, I'm pretty sure, Singletary beside him. And he's going to throw it. He's looking. He throws it to Singletary to dump off man. Singletary gets tackled immediately for a loss of a yard. He goes backwards. Some little brotherly love right there. Tapping each other on the helmet, being like, hey man, you did a good job, way to do. Way to be doing things. It's a wonderful thing. Just a way to be doing things. So, Allen with Singletary to his left again. And he's going to take the snap. He's going to look. He's going to still look. He's going to get batted up, and it's going to get incompleted. It's going to hit the ground. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. Buffalo well within field goal territory, but they really need something other than a field goal here, especially since there's 8 minutes left on the clock. But that's, yeah. All right. Getting back ready to go. He's been sacked 1 time. He's been hurried 18 times, and he's been knocked down 7 times. He's at 37 dropbacks. Allen in the backfield by himself. There's a flag. There's finger pointing. There's a false start motion on the offense, and that's going to be against Spencer Brown, tackle number 79. Yep, he got the defense to jump in a false start, so defense was like, hey, what the heck, he moved, and yeah. So, the whole blame thing. Well, it pushes him back 5 yards. It's 3rd and 15 now, so Bengals have a little easier time trying to stop them here. Get them to 4th down. Allen going to throw a quick screen to Singletary, who's going to get a few yards, break a tackle, and is able to get back a lot of what they lost. So, and more, technically, and more. It's going to be 4th down and manageable if they're going to go for it, which it looks like they're going to, because you kind of have to at this point. It's 4th down and 6. 7:45 and counting on the game clock. They're getting lined up. Gonna try to mount a comeback here. Okay. Allen in the backfield by himself. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look. He's going to run to his right a little bit. Now he's going to turn back, go to his left. He's still looking. Got plenty of time. He's going to get hit as he throws, and it's batted away. That is incomplete. That's a turnover on downs. There are no flags. Bengals get the ball back. That was a needed play by the Buffalo Bills, and they just were not able to capitalize. No flags. Ball hits the ground. That is incomplete. They weren't able to capitalize, so Cincinnati gets the ball back. Now they have to rely on their defense that started off the year pretty stellar, actually, to do something. That's Dion's. That's not. Never mind. Got an Affleck commercial. I know that one on the left is Nick Saban. I can't remember the dude on the right. Something in me wants me to say it's. Crap. I know he's the coach of Colorado University. What is his name? I know it. I know his name. I have a guess, but I don't want to say it. It is Deion Sanders. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, I was right. It's Deion Sanders. It's Mr. Sanders himself. Well, it's one thing I got right in a long time. All right. Bengals have the ball back. They're just going to try to run the clock. That's all they need to do, really. They don't need to do nothing fancy. Just run the clock out. Take out as much clock as possible. That's the main goal. That is the main goal. what you gonna do? You gonna run the ball? You gonna throw some screen passes? Maybe some jet sweeps to Jamar Chase. Give it to Mixon. Let him do what he's been doing all game long, running pretty good. He's been running pretty decently. Like they haven't been able to stop the run very much, but they're going to be expecting the run now because of how far up the Bengals are. So most likely, yeah, they're probably gonna slow down the run a little bit here because they're going to be expecting it. So as Cincinnati, are you going to still throw the ball? Or you're going to still throw the ball some, but how much are you going to still throw the ball? He snaps the ball, hands it off to Mixon. He's trying to find a hole on the left side and doesn't. Gets about a yard. See, that's what I'm saying. They're going to expect the run, so they're going to stack the box for it. I'm going to figure out just how much the Bills want this. No. Well, I know they wanted it all game long, but it's just trying to figure out if they're able to do enough. They need 17 points in less than 8 minutes, which is doable. It's technically doable. It's just going to be pretty difficult. And yeah, no, you're going to try to get the first down on that last drive. You could be like, "Oh, well, if they go for a field goal, they at least get something." But come on. You get a field goal, what, you need 14 points? It's a 2-score game again. You need touchdowns at some point. All right, Burrow with Mixon to his left. Trying to go to the left side of the field. Takes the snap, hands it off. Mixon up the middle, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. Still pulling guys past the first down marker and 5 yards past it. He was hauling people for 10 yards. That was not Mixon. That was Piron. Excuse me, I'm going to give credit where credit's due and not tell you that Mixon did that next time. If Mixon didn't do it, I'm going to try not to. But that was Piron. Piron did it. Piron was able to get those yards. He was hauling people. He was freaking dragging them down the field. Freaking breathing fire and everything. Just dragging them. Now we're waiting on commercials again. I don't know why we're waiting on commercials. Probably because the Bills called the timeout. I don't know why they would call a timeout unless they did. Like, the only reason why we'd be a commercial right now is if the Bills called a timeout. But there's no reason for them to call a timeout with 8 minutes left on the clock. Unless somebody's hurt. There's not 8 minutes left on the clock. There's less than 8 minutes left on the clock. It's more like probably like 4 minutes now. Who is texting me? I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. Let's see. Well, hey, BC. What are you doing, cat? What? You keep mowing at me. You're not telling me what you want. Yep, got your tail. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Got your tail again. You have been gotten, cat. What? Okay, we're getting ready to go back out there. Got Mixon out behind Joe Burrow. He's going to get the ball again. He's going to try to run it up the middle, and he's going to hit a brick wall, and he's not going anywhere. He's going to stay exactly where he is. Diggs is not happy. Diggs is not happy. That's all. That's basically it. It's just he's not happy with anything happening right now. I mean, I can't blame him. But he's over there arguing and stuff with the coach and Josh Allen. Apparently, he probably wanted the ball more. Didn't feel like he got the ball enough. But Snap the ball right as the play clock hits 0. And Mixon almost breaks through the line but loses his step and falls down right before the first down marker. He almost broke straight through that sucker and was gone, but not quite. All right, so that brings up 3rd and 2. They need to get this first down here. Buffalo did call all the rest of their timeouts. What the heck? Why are you using your timeouts now? That's the wrong team. Okay, he handed it off again. He's fighting for it, and he gets the first down. That's what it looks like, at least. He's able to get the first down. Buffalo with no timeouts left. They still need 3 scores. That makes no sense. But Buffalo without any timeouts, needing 3 scores, 5 of 15 left on the clock. It's not looking good for them. Not going to say it's impossible, but it's... Oof. You need a lot of stuff to go your way, and most of it on defense. The kitty is going meow currently. If you're a freaking Tom Grossi fan, Bengals are winning, and the kitty is meowing. It's another handoff. He gets another few yards. Still fighting for more. Come here, BC. 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 He's really wanting to go out there with you. He's like really wanting to go out there with you.
What?
He's been standing at that door meowing to get out there.
Oh my gosh.
2nd and 6. The Bingo Burrows back under center with Mixon behind him. No, that might be P-Ryan. I think that's P-Ryan. Yeah. He hands it off. He's going to fight up the middle. He's going to keep trucking, keep pushing through. That's a 30 on him, so that's going to be... Could be Elijah Holyfield. But I'm pretty sure it's Samaje Perine. And it is. So, looks like the Bengals are going to come away victorious with this one. Don't know if they still need a first down here, though. Keep the clock chewing. But it doesn't look like the Bills are going to be able to stop them. Because they know they're running. Like, you know they're running. And they're still getting through. It's 3rd and 3. 3 seconds left on the game. Play clock. 2, 1, 0. It's hyped. He's going to try to get up the middle, and he's going to push through some people. He's not going to make it. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Bills finally get their stop. So what do you do as the Bengals here? Because it's 3 minutes. It's about to be 3 minutes left on the clock. You're in 4 seconds. So do you try to get the first down? Because if you get the first down, you can take this to like a minute and a half, where like one possession ends the game. So do you go for it on 4th and 1 to get the first down? Because you know they don't have timeouts. And you do go for it on 4th and 1. Burrow under center sends a man in motion right behind him. They're going for the QB sneak. Oh, whoa. Flags. People getting hit well before the play went off. False start on the people on that side. So the Bengals, Cordell Volson. Number 67, false started. I mean, they had that. They had it. But now they're going to have to punt it because of a false start. And that's fine. There's 2.5 minutes left. The Buffalo has 2.5 minutes to score 17 points. Very unlikely. Very, very unlikely. Unless they get this kick. Unless they get this punt return for a touchdown. But then you hand the Bengals the ball back. And you're like, you have to stop them. Force Joe Mixon to fumble. Force Perine to fumble. Force one of them to fumble. You need a fumble. A fumbly fumble. Alright. Well, now about to punt. The ball has been snapped. The caught, kicked, and it's going to the other side of the field. It's going towards the Bengals, and the Bills, not the Bengals. It's going towards the Bills, and it's out of bounds. So the Bills will take over at their own 10. throw 9. Whoops. But yeah, they're not shaking hands yet, like going out and dapping people up, but they're shaking hands when they see them. Still some tension though, because the Bills players are incredibly upset at what has just happened tonight. They have once again been beaten in the divisional round of the playoffs. Again, by a different team this time, but they have been beaten. He's looking, Allen throwing to the left, little now out to Singletary, who doesn't even get to the first down. Gets about 8. Gets a lot, makes it second and short. But he goes out of bounds, so it should stop the clock. And now the Cincinnati Bengals, they just need to keep them in bounds, tackle them in bounds. Because you're going to have to make them hurry up and do stuff, though. So it's going to tire everybody out. But it'll run the clock. And you have 2:26 left on the clock right now. Allen back, has the ball looking, firing over the middle, gets his man Dawson Knox, who's going to get taken down inbounds, fighting for the 30, gets past the 30, gets to the 31. Now they better hurry up. Okay, they're taking their time. I think they're going to try to get one last pride touchdown. And snapped. Allen is throwing, a little check down to Singletary, who's going to try to do something, jumps over a dude and falls flat on his face. And they're not going to count him down, so he's going to keep running. He's going to get to the Bengals 40 because they didn't count him down. I'm saying, at least they didn't blow the whistle. They might end up counting him down back there, but they didn't blow the whistle. But the clock has stopped. I'm guessing because he got a first down, so they have to stop the clock till everybody gets back to where they're supposed to be. But, yep. There have been some snow angels made tonight. And I don't know what's happening. They've got the clock stopped. They're showing commercials. I can't hear what's happening, so I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna guess that they're gonna... The clock shouldn't be stopped. Unless somebody's hurt. If somebody's hurt, then yes, the clock should be stopped. But just what happened, like what you saw, because it didn't even show a flag. So there should be no clock stoppage. There should be no media timeout. There should just be game running. Because he never went out of bounds. He tried to half jump over a dude, landed flat on his face. Apparently he didn't hear a whistle, so he got up, tried to run some more, and then eventually got tackled at the Bengals 40, I think is what I said. And so after all of that, unless somebody ended up getting hurt from that play, I don't think in the rule book there should be a clock stoppage. But the network's like, we gotta get one last advertisement. We're gonna get one last set of commercials out. And they're doing it. Oh my goodness, let's just end this game. We all know it's going to be almost impossible for them to get 17 points. There's 30 minutes till the next game. I got stuff I got to do to get ready for it. Which I guess I'm going to do right now. The Cowboys logo. Still waiting. Still on commercial. Still on commercial. As always. Don't worry, you're not missing anything. Not missing much. Okay. So we're showing the stadium again. Oh, clock stopped because it's a 2-minute warning. They did not count all of that run, I don't think. Yeah, they didn't. They counted him down where he fell on his face. Allen's back. He's looking. He's getting pressured. He's throwing it off to the side, and it gets hit out. It's incomplete. That's going to stop the clock again. 1:53 left on the clock. It's 3rd and 7. Whew. And their own territory. So, yeah. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Definitely not how you expected the Bills to go out today. Definitely not. I expected much more of a fight. Allen in the backfield with the man to his left. He decides to hand it off to him. It looks like Singletary is running for the first down. He is able to get the first down. So that's going to bring up first down. The clock is still running. I think the Bills are taking their time. They know what's happening here. They're not expecting much. So I think the Bills are just going to kind of let the clock run out. They might try to get one last touchdown. He takes the snap. He's looking back, ready to throw it. He throws it over the middle. Dump off man. Singletary again, trying to find the edge. He does. He has the first down and several more. He's down to about the 47, of the Bengals. That's going to bring up a first down for your Buffalo Bills. First down, Bills. Okay. So it's snapped to Allen. He's back. He's looking to throw it. Throws it off to the right. Has his man, 85. Runs out of bounds. That is Morris going out of bounds. Stopping the clock at 1:13. 2nd and 4. Let's see how this game decides to end itself. Allen in the backfield with Singletary to his left. He takes the snap. He's looking. He's waiting. He's still waiting. He's looking. He's throwing it deep down the right side, and it's picked off. It is intercepted by Taylor Britt, number 29. That should do it. That's going to be the end of the game. The Bengals are going to advance to the conference round again this year. The Bills knocked off in the divisional round. Whew, man, that was woof. That was actually really. It was a pretty good game for a little while. Then it was just kind of like. Then it just kind of ended up being that. You know, all it took was an interception from Josh Allen. We knew it was coming at some point, and it finally happened. Well, now the Bengals, all they have to do is go out there and run the clock out. They're going to take a knee. They're getting mightily close to the end zone, though. But all they got to do is take a knee twice, and the game's going to be over. Clock is running after the last knee they just took. So Joe Burrow's going to get back there, get ready. He's going to wait till they get underneath 40 seconds, and he's going to take another knee, gets out in front of the end zone, and then takes it to make sure he doesn't get a safety. And that's going to be the game. The clock is going to run out. Buffalo cannot stop the clock anymore. The clock cannot be stopped. The clock cannot be stopped. And that's going to be the end of that game. It's kind of a crazy ending. Well, it's not really necessarily a crazy ending. There's honestly nothing crazy about it. It's just the fact that the Bills went out the way they did was kind of crazy. That's the crazy part about it. And the game is over. Quarter 4 is the final of that game. And so your Cincinnati Bengals will move on to the next round versus the Kansas City Chiefs again. Just they met in a different circumstance last time, but now they're gonna meet again. And the next game will determine basically the entire next week of the playoffs, the entire next bracket of the playoffs. Well, thank you everybody for coming by. Thank you TrainTuber501 for the subscription and for stopping by. And I will see all of you in the next game coming up later this afternoon.